jump. Climb out on the roof, just jump, motherfucker, you a lazy little shit. Why not jump and just fucking quit? It's your own fault, boy, you never did enough. And now you're gonna pay for the fucking shit you say. Victim blaming, mental shaming, always bitching cause I'm gaming. But this shit now I'm proclaiming, and I'm aiming for the house of lies that you built on the hill of the dagger that you staggered my ass with. Now you haggard, I'm so aggro. Call your fucking son a faggot. Why so ragged? You a maggot. See $1 and just grab it from the mouth of the starving reprobate. So much hate, bitch, I needed an escape from the rape of my sanity. Humanity is drained from my motherfucking corpse as I hit the fucking dirt. All the fucking hurt and the shit I can't recall dies with me. All the shame and the failure, I'm a terror. Fuck my mirror, time to fix this fucking error. Yeah, I'm the bearer of this shit, and I wear it on my wrist. Now it's time to cut it out and just grow the fuck up. In my mirror, it's a vision that I see of myself. Damn, I'm looking like my father, so why even bother? I'll die for my mother, so I'll never treat another the way that he fucked her. I'll break this damn cycle and jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. When there's evil in my heart and there's Satan in my veins, I'm insane. Best get stitches in my brain or a cane, cause I can't fucking stand on my own 2 feet. Feet is my only fucking path. I'ma retreat, can't rest until my brain hits the concrete. Fuck you, I'm just tired of this DC and these lies that you fucking spew, and the shit you put me through, and the shit you fucking do. But sometimes I just wonder if the shit you say is true. I'm just so damn rude and irresponsible to boot, and I'm the fucking reason mama's cutting her wrists open. I just see too much, play too much, got some shit to say too much. Never clean my cage, I must. Such a fuss, boy don't cuss. I'ma fucking take your trust, give to God and make it rust. Time to bust, mustn't lust, gonna leave you in the dust. Live a life that's unjust, into hell you will be thrust. Satan is your just reward, you don't get a fucking sword. All of time you won't be bored, only flames just rest assured. When my warnings you've ignored, you'll be punished by the Lord. Cast aside you are abhorred, grace will never be restored. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 motherfucker. Just jump, 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 motherfucker. Jump, 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 jump.
This shit got my fucking stomach in. Never eat a fucking again. Better pray for all my sin. I don't feel no pain again. Fucking quit, got my fucking stomach in. I don't need a fucking again. Suffer now for all my sin. Never feel no pain again. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
Waking up like I ain't broke. All I need's a fucking smoke. While I fucking walk, drink another fucking coke. Food just make me wanna choke. Got my stomach got like smoke. No, that's not a fucking joke. Clear my plate, I'd rather croak. Extra shit like a bad plot. Mentally all I do is rot. Feels like I've been fucking shot. Fuck this lava when they suck my lot. Why so fat? Why so fat? You so ugly, got no tats. Why so fat? Why so fat?
Now you fit just like a rat. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. But from what I eat, then I must be nothing. But from what I eat, then I must be nothing.
So nauseous, I can't eat. All I want is fucking sleep. Cut it out, let's go to leap. I won't so I'd rather weep. Fuck this shit, I don't know why. Makes me wanna fucking die. All I do is fucking cry. You won't see me eye to eye. Pretty hungry in no state. Want no big for your cake. Fuck them bitches, they all fake.
As partially true. I pulled Kyber with Sean Kell's voting records from 2017 and 2020. In both cases, Sean Kell Brown was one of 11 council members who unanimously voted to uphold a $7 million contract and a $3 million contract with the Perk Company for resurfacing roads in Greater Cleveland. In 2014, when Brown was running for council, she accepted a large campaign donation from Mark Perkins, who she was engaged to at the time. Cleveland.com reported that she said if she were elected, she would recuse herself from county contracts with ties to Mark Perkins. We rate this as partially true because Brown did not recuse herself from those contracts. However,
Fuck. Let me fix this shit, yo. Wait. Okay, we good. Yo, what up, everybody? What it do, y'all? Welcome to the Hopium Den. Yeah, I don't know why the hell a fucking ad started playing. Hang on. I gotta fix something. Okay, wait. Alright, can y'all hear me? Does everything sound good? Whew. Alright. Wait. It's not the right screen, yo. Technical difficulties. Dude, I should have just fucking kept the music playing. God damn. Okay. What up, y'all? Hells yeah. Okay. We good now. It's working. Everything's working. Whew. Lovely. Hells yeah. How are all my lovely people out there tonight? Hope everyone is doing good, yo. Hope everyone is doing Gucci. No, wrong fit. God fucking hang on. Damn right. What up, Blaine Hoover? Yo, indeed. What up, Mickey Richards? And what up, Juniper Jupiter? Okay. In case y'all didn't know, in case you didn't notice, I was I was trying to sneak in a quick smoke while the intro was playing. All right, we all good. We all fucking good. Hells yeah. We ready to do a show. God damn it. I miss my fucking background, yo. I really do. I miss it. I miss having a background behind me. It feels so like... I don't know, yo. Trying to rebuild my god armor and all my god tools in Minecraft after a glitch saw me into the void. Ugh. Damn. God armor. That sounds like a mod, yo. You one of these people that fucks with Minecraft mods? I don't fuck with Minecraft mods. A lot of people want me to. A lot of people really fucking want me to. I've never been a big fan. I don't know why. I don't like modding Minecraft, okay? I don't like modding games in general. Nope, just perfectly enchanted netherite. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how that works. The other thing I'm not into is playing Minecraft. I'm not into playing Minecraft the way it's meant to be played, and I'm not into playing Minecraft with mods. I like playing Minecraft to create shit, alright? Minecraft is a creation tool for me, and that's about it. That's about it. I'm on Switch. I don't think mods are possible there. Yeah, no, they're not, unless you mod it, which... I wish I could, yeah. I wish I could mod my fucking Switch. I have the little rig thingy to mod it if I really wanted to, but I need a second Switch, which I cannot afford right now. But if I'm gonna mod my Switch, yeah, I can't have no system that is connected to Pokemon. Like I need to be able to play Pokemon and shit online. All right, I need a system that I can still like use Pokemon Home and shit. It's a creation tool, but also a storytelling platform. When I'm here, I see myself as a character, and I stay in the character. That helps me write, actually. That's actually what I do. That's one of the main reasons I started playing Minecraft so much, was I was writing a story in a fantasy universe, and I wanted to, like, create that fantasy universe visually so I could see it. And I started just, like, creating, and as I've been creating the world, I just like, I've been like, you know, creating the lore of that world and like, writing in, you know, any shit I find on the map, or like, you know, sometimes I'll build something, but then I'll change it, so then I'll like retcon the lore based on what I've added or whatever, and I don't know. Maybe one day it'll be a coherent thing, but right now it's just kind of something I do for fun. Which I should probably actually put this over here where I can see it. Damn, yo, we got monitor glare in the fucking window. That's not Gucci. Lovely. Okay. I'll stop coughing at some point here. Yo, what up, John Duff? I'm open to Minecraft mods, but I've never bothered. Yeah, I've never bothered either. I don't know. I just don't like fucking with. I enjoy Minecraft as it is. I enjoy just creating shit. Would there probably be, you know, more I could do creative-wise with certain mods? Probably. But again, like, I do like playing on the Switch. I like that I can fucking take my Minecraft world with me, you know? I don't have to, like... It's not confined to my fucking computer or my fucking TV anymore. It can fucking go with me places. But yeah. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. Oh shit, I didn't even post this in Unterhaven, yo. Is there music playing again? Oh, I muted it for you guys anyway, but like, why the fuck does audio keep fucking playing? Oh my god. Okay, then fuck this website. Holy shit. Holy shit. I had a website open for later, and it like kept playing audio. That was what was playing audio during the fucking intro. I heard it from outside because I was like playing it on my phone to make sure that I didn't go over, and I was like, what? There's fucking mute, but I was like in the middle of fucking smoking a fucking joint, and I was like, god fucking damn it. And I was like, finish this, I'll run inside, I'll fucking stop the audio. Holy fuck. God fucking yeah, I muted it for you guys already, so you didn't just hear it when it started playing again, but it did start playing again, and like I heard it coming from my fucking headphones too, because I didn't have them in my ear. Holy fuck. Okay. This website is trying to fuck with my stream. It's fine. All right. They're not going to win. They're just not going to win. They're not going to win. All right? This website wants us to have a bad stream. Fuck that website. What was this website called? Hang on. I'm going back to it for 1 second. WKYC.com. All right. Everyone remember from now until the end of time, fuck WKYC.com. All right? It's fucking garbage. All right? It's fucking garbage. Holy fuck. All right. Now I've got to figure out how to actually get my fucking videos on the screen. Because, yeah, we're going to talk about some shit. I got some videos to watch. We're going to watch some videos. First, I kind of want to talk about Nina Turner. Because that is kind of the big thing a lot of people are talking about right now. It's kind of, I feel like it's worth diving into a little bit. Because I do think, you know, that her election was very important, a very important win that the left needed. And I understand why a lot of people are sad that she lost. I'm sad that she lost. I was really hoping that she would do better. But I also understand why she lost. And I'd kind of like to just preempt the Doomer talking points. Because, look, I don't know. I haven't been watching any Jimmy Dore or Paul's Ego. So I'm not sure what the Doomer narrative, what the leftist Doomer narrative is on this, 100%. But I can kind of guess that, you know, if this was brought up to one of those leftist Doomer types, their response would be like, "What? You expected Nina Turner to win anyway? Even if she did win, first of all, you expect her to do anything? Okay, you have faith in politicians. What an idiot. But then also, like, you thought she was gonna win? Are you fucking stupid? Like, Bernie got fucked over. The fucking Democratic establishment is clearly antagonistic towards leftists. I don't know why you fucking neo-lib fucking You neo-lib fucking lefty wannabe voters are wasting your fucking time voting for Democrats anyway. If you wanted to actually fucking yeah, sound familiar? If you wanted to actually affect change, you'd not vote and somehow act as if, you know, you not voting is no, I'll steel man it. You not vote, right? And then you starve the establishment of your vote, and then they start to realize that the people have no confidence in them, and they change their ways magically. Their heart grows 3 sizes, you know, and they gather around with all the other lefties. We all hold hands and we sing Who hymns. Yeah. In Whoville. Yo, voting is stupid, lol, doomers. Yeah. But no. Yeah, that's that seems like it would be the doomer take, and maybe like a year and a half ago I might have been saying some shit like that as well. Yo, what up, Crash? Just popped in to say, hey, lots of love. Thank you. Lots of love to you, too. Hells yeah. Spread the love, y'all. Spread the hopium. Yo, what up, Metacule Vitriol? How's it going? How's it going? Everybody. All right. I'm going to say this. I get why a lot of people look at what just happened to Nina Turner, because let's be honest. The reason, or at least a big part of the reason she lost, was clearly due to the fact that she was smeared up near the end of the election, right? Seems like there were especially like a lot of last minute, right-wing donors that funneled in a bunch of money and funded a bunch of attack ads, a bunch of really bullshit attack ads. We could actually look at one of them if you guys want. There was a lot of bullshit that was said. But I will say I do think it's largely irrelevant. at the end of the day, the substance of what caused her to lose. Well, I mean, look, the shit that caused her to lose contributed to her losing is worth paying attention to, all of it. But what my broader point is that regardless of what that is, I think our actions need to be the same. I think we need to keep fighting, obviously. I think we need to keep pushing leftist politicians. And, you know what? Even Nina Turner, we gotta, next time she runs for anything, I will definitely do a better job at talking about it and promoting her. Maybe I'll have a platform that's actually able to make a difference there by then. I doubt it, but small changes here and there, they can be very effective. All right, just talking to people on an individual level, it's all good shit. But yeah, I do think we can't lose hope. Nina Turner lost her district. It sucks. It would have been really dope to have someone like her as an elected official, but that doesn't mean the fight is over for leftism. All right. And I might not be in America anymore, but I care about my American brothers and sisters. All right. I want y'all to thrive. I want y'all to succeed. And getting politicians like Nina Turner elected is important, which is why we need to keep talking about it. We need to it needs to be as big a talking point as like Bernie when Bernie lost unfairly. It needs to be talked about, like, oh, this is really fucked up that, like, these Republicans and corporate Democrats all seem to collude at the last minute to, like, make sure that she lost. Why are these people so opposed to democracy? Why are they so opposed to social democracy? There's no problem with this. Social democracy is dope. All right, you moved to Canada. Yes, I've moved back to Canada. I was originally from Canada. I was only in the States because of chess. We were engaged. We wanted to get married. That didn't work out, but now I'm back. The only reason I was there for so long, I was like stuck in immigration limbo. It sucked. But yeah, now I'm back. I'm back home, and I can do shit here. I can get healthcare here, yo. It's fucking dope. I gotta go get some healthcare here soon. I keep putting it off because I've just been fucking tired since I got back. But yeah, still trying to stream. All right, trying to be as productive as I fucking can, given the circumstances. But yeah, I think it's extremely important that we not lose hope. We continue to push progressive politics, and honestly, we need to pay closer attention to all these little elections, not just, like, I promise you Nina Turner is not the only, like, progressive that's run recently, but she's the one that was the most talked about. And so I think it's extremely important, especially coming up to 2022, all right? When we get the midterms, it's extremely important that we pay attention to what progressives are running in what districts, and we push the fucking hell out of them. Every progressive, not just ones with name recognition like Nina Turner, AOC, and Bernie Sanders. All right? How do we get more progressives elected? We got to get them the name recognition. We got to push them out there. More lefty streamers and shit need to be talking about, Joe Leftist in some district in fucking Massachusetts or whatever that has some really based ideas and would be a giant fucking boon to his district and the country overall. We need to push that shit. We need to talk about it. We have to, like, get these people elected and get them on people's radar. And personally, I I'm almost like, look, I wanted Nina Turner to win her election. I also want her to run for president. I want her to run for president in 2024. I would absolutely promote her 100%. And I think a lot of people would. And I think, maybe she was trying to work her way up. She was trying to get where she could. But we need a strong progressive candidate to follow up after Bernie Sanders, because as a lot of people have pointed out, Bernie's really old and he's probably not going to be able to run in 2024. And even if he does, I mean, the talking point will be used that he's so old and that, what if something happens to him in office, which, I mean, I don't think is a giant deal. I think just whatever, it comes down to whoever his VP choice is, then he needs a strong running mate, definitely, if he's going to run. But that's why I also think he probably isn't going to run. And Nina Turner should be the one to run. I can't think of a better choice. And I know what a lot of people are going to say, especially doomers, oh, but she lost. This is proof that she doesn't have a chance. She's not going to win no matter what. And I think that's bullshit. I really do. Like, for a number of reasons. First of all, this was one district, okay? One district in Ohio. And didn't Ohio swing kind of red recently? Or it's been nope. Go away. Stop it. Video bad. Okay. Holy fuck. See, this fucking site. Okay, it's gone. I wanted to look at some of this bullshit about Nina Turner that they were trying to say, but whatever. I'll save it. Or I'll get rid of it. I got fucking drink, yo. 1 sec. Damn. Fucking thirsty, yo. I don't know why. I'm just really fucking thirsty. It was like, I need to drink something. And I looked over there. I'm like, that water is fucking empty. I'm like, God fucking damn. Okay. All right. But yeah, okay. The other reason that I think Nina Turner stands a chance is, I mean, well, we got time. We got time to campaign for her and talk about her more and push her as a household name. And again, I know right-wingers are going to try to use the talking point of, oh, well, she lost, and doomers alike, can't see the difference between them sometimes. They're going to push the talking point of, oh, well, she lost, so this is proof that she can't win. But, which, I love these, like, excuses for inaction that are thinly veiled behind, like, somewhat, rational critique. It's not, all right? It's not criticism. It's just like it literally is just like let's not take an action because it's just let's find excuses why not to no, let's push Nina Turner. Let's talk about her, all right? Let's get her into the fucking mainstream so that in 2024 she can run for president and Bernie Sanders can endorse her and, maybe she can win. Let's do the work to push leftist policy. All right, let's make this shit more mainstream. That's what needs to fucking happen. We gotta do outreach. We gotta talk to people. We gotta spread ideas. us leftists need to also, again, in our personal relationships with our family members, our friends, our coworkers and whatnot, like, we gotta push this shit. We gotta push it. We gotta talk about it. We can't be afraid to get into arguments about literally, guys. I know a lot of people view this as like really uncomfortable, and I'm guilty of this too, by the way, especially with like family members or family members of significant others, I should say, who maybe don't, like, I don't feel like they know me that well, or I know them that well, so I don't feel like I can't. But I've even with those kind of people, I still try to like interject a little bit, and you know, if I hear them say something really wrong, I'll push back against it. It's very important, all right? It's very fucking important that we have these conversations. I'm willing to bet that within, you know, most families, most groups of friends or workplaces or whatever, there's at least one leftist, okay? Most, and maybe not in all of these environments, but in most environments, I feel like there's at least one leftist or left-leaning person, right? Imagine what we could do if all of us were out there, you know, being forces for leftist advocacy, talking to people in our lives, convincing people, individual people, you know, maybe not convincing them of everything, but trying to pull them over in little areas where we know that they'll, or suspect they might agree with us, you know, try to frame arguments in a way that you know will appeal to that person. And again, this is something that's can be hard to learn, but it's not something you can teach someone. At least when it comes to individual, like convincing individuals, because you know your friends and family members better than I do. I can't tell you how to convince them. Only you know how to fucking convince those people, and maybe you don't, but, you know, then I'd urge you to, like, I don't know, study those people, pay attention to them, pay attention to what kind of shit convinces them. No, you can teach rhetoric. You can absolutely teach rhetoric. But what I'm talking about is being able to tailor your rhetoric to the specific person. You can't teach each individual piece of rhetoric that will be... You can't teach someone, like, one piece of rhetoric that will, like, convince everybody. Okay? It doesn't work that way. There's not... I'm not going to, like, come up with, like, one argument that'll convince everybody of Medicare for all, okay? Different people have different values. You have to understand what people's values are so that you can know how to appeal to them. If, for example, you know a person who cares a lot about children and they don't like children suffering, then make an argument about Medicare for all that, make an argument for Medicare for all that appeals to that nature, that appeals to, well, you know, there's children that, you know, bring up anecdotal cases. Like I said, anecdotal arguments are not normally valid in like a debate setting. They normally don't hold much weight. But in a fucking personal one-on-one argument with like regular people, oh, it's the most fucking effective tool, okay? Being able to say, okay, well, here's a case that I know of. Here's something that literally happened. Appeal to their emotions, you know? You aren't debating, you're converting. I mean, kind of. Yeah. I don't like the term converting, but if you want to use that word to describe it, I believe it's closer to, like, you know, having a dialogue and, you know, using rhetoric and logic and reason to convince people of your arguments. You're not always going to convince everybody, but I guess that's the way it works with religious conversion as well. I mean, it can be very hard, it can be very scary, but it can be very worthwhile. And it's a habit that I'm trying to get into more and more in my personal life. With people that I know, if I have political disagreements with them, especially if I hear them say something really fucking stupid, I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say, yeah, that's dumb and here's why. Religion doesn't have rights to the term conversion. It's just a monopoly on the practice. Yeah, sure. Ethics in purchasing should be universal. Should be a universal entry point for daily moral improvement. Wait, ethics in purchasing? I think I agree, but I'm not sure what you're specifically referring to. I do wonder, though, now that you're back in Kanukistan, why do you care about American politics? Because I think it's foolish not to. I think American politics absolutely affects the rest of the world, and kind of sets the standard in a lot of ways for the way people think in other Western countries. It's unfortunate, but it's true, okay? Due to American media being so prevalent around the world, especially, again, in Western English-speaking countries, America has a lot of influence. And the way Americans think has a lot of influence on other English-speaking people in other countries. Also, there's a practical effect that America's policies has on, again, Canada and the rest of the world. So there's a number of reasons to care. The other reason, as I said earlier, I care about my American brothers and sisters. I care about all of y'all that are living down there that are still, stuck in a fucking hellish corporatist anti-welfare nightmare that, is impossible to navigate for some people. Doesn't even have fucking health care provided to every citizen. It's fucking insane. Like, Canada's not perfect, but it definitely is better than America in some ways, and I want to do whatever I can to influence Americans to adopt those changes that I believe are beneficial here, and to go further, because I want both countries to go further. And in order to enact true socialism, we need to push the Overton window to the left in a lot of ways. And in order to do that, we need to do our best to affect American politics and push American politics to the left. If regular Americans move more to the left, it'll become more mainstream in other places. That, again, like, there's a lot of American influencers, YouTubers, celebrities, TV shows, fucking all kinds of shit. Everything fucking comes from the States. Everything. All right? Like, almost all the media we consume, like, so much of it, it all comes from America. All eyes are on America. We don't get to just sit there and pretend it doesn't exist. And furthermore, even if I was still here during the entire, election and whatnot, I still would have been advocating day and night against the re-election of Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump was a fucking malignant tumor on the country. And when you have a close neighbor, someone's living right next door to you, and they've got some kind of parasite living in their house, some kind of malignant fucking parasite that's eating away at everything and gonna destroy and burn down the fucking house. You want to do something about it. Yeah, if you're here's a better analogy, actually. I'm not always I don't always get analogies on the first try, okay? Look, if your neighbor's house is on fire, wouldn't you want to put it out? If you look over, you look outside one day, all right? And your neighbor's house is on fire and their car's not in the driveway. They're not even there. They don't even, right? it's burning, it's on fire, or maybe they are there, maybe they're trapped or whatever, and they need help. You think it's wise to just sit back and like, my house isn't on fire? You know, that's why I have a fire extinguisher, you know? Some people just aren't smart, you know? Whatever. Oh, you guys are over there burning? Yeah, whatever. I'm here nice and cool, you know, fanning myself in my nice Medicare for all system. My Canadian healthcare system, you know. Smoking some legal weed. You guys are suffering over there. Like, no, I want to do something. I want to help. I want to change something. I want to change the world, not just one country. I'm not a nationalist. I think nationalism is a fucking cancer. I don't believe, hey, I'm in Canada. So I'm fine. Let the rest of the world burn down around me. I'm just going to focus on making Canada better so every other country can go to shit. No. I'm a fucking globalist. I want to tear down borders. Obviously not right away. Maybe not even within our lifetime. It might not be possible due to logistic reasons, but like morally and ethically, I'm opposed to borders. I don't think they have I don't think they have any reason for existing. They're literally just something we made up, completely arbitrary. I want to make the world a better place. And in order to do that, I have to adhere to governments, because governments exist and are in power in various chunks of land. But make no mistake, my goal is the betterment of the human species as a whole. The planet. Everybody in it. Not just the little chunk that I'm in. That's selfish and very narrow-minded and honestly foolhardy. Yeah, because again, especially a country like America, what they do is going to affect us. It's absolutely going to affect us. So we should be doing what we can to stop that and help wherever we can. It's very important. What province of Canada? Ontario. I'm in Toronto. Scarborough to be specific, but yeah. Toronto's a big city. It's a nice city. So much of a person's ethical beliefs amount to nothing, but people buy things every day. People should pay attention to what they do, and we do have power in our purchases. Yes, we do have power in our purchases. The unfortunate thing is, as I was talking about on my last stream, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. I do believe that. Everything is obtained or developed or transported or whatever unethically. Pretty much everything. I don't think you could find a single fucking company in America, unless it's like a small family-owned business. Maybe even then, who knows? In fact, a lot of time, yeah, there's a lot of like a lot of people hire like illegals and then treat them like shit. Sorry, undocumented workers. I don't like the term illegals. Especially because I was one for a while. Well, I wasn't a worker. I didn't work illegally. I just, yeah, I stayed there long for a while. Yeah. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. The point is, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So, yes, there is power in our purchases, but no matter what, we're going to be supporting something that is bad. We are. We just are. So that's why, and like I said, when the veganism discussion came up, it's all about making those choices of what you're going to support, where you're going to put your purchasing power. And the unfortunate thing is, a lot of time, no matter what, you're going to be funding something negative. You're going to be
reaping the benefits of some kind of unethical consumption. You just are. They were pushing for multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure, and now they're taking a 7-week vacation. I want to be optimistic, but it seems like the Democrats are desperate to lose. I will say I don't think the Democrats want to win all that much, no. But I'm sorry, and I know this is this is like a controversial opinion. I don't think that's a reason to stop supporting them. In fact, I think their unwillingness to fight and win is despite us. Okay, it is that they know what lefties want to push. Like, I don't think Democrats are stupid. I don't. Democrats are not stupid. They know what people like Bernie Sanders say. They probably listen to him and they probably go like, okay, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. But a lot of them are bought and paid for, and we know that. So I wouldn't be one bit surprised if there's a lot of politicians that are just paid to not fight, paid to not do anything. I completely could see that being a thing. But that doesn't mean that letting Republicans win is a better alternative. It's just not. We still need to fight back against, fascism and whatnot. It's very important. But also, again, see, this is why we need to push people like Nina Turner. She may have lost this election, but that doesn't mean the fight for progressivism is now over and we can all just fucking throw our arms in the air and go home. No, we have to, pay attention to progressive politicians, and I will do a better job at doing that here on my channel too. I'll try to I don't know. I'll figure out a way to research it. I wish there was a website that just had a layout of all the progressive politicians and when they're running and what they're doing, and that would be based. Someone should make that. Yeah, because I'm too lazy to look these things up. I'll look into some kind of solution for that. But I do want to be talking about this shit more and pushing these people more, and not just I don't want to just sit on our asses and be like, oh well, we've been defeated. It's not good. That's not good, yo. Push that shit. Push it in the mainstream, yo. Forgot what my other point was. The fact that you have to pay for housing and to be fed should be reason enough to prove that capitalism, at least the way it's being done now, is broken. Yeah. I don't know why people don't understand this. I think it's I don't know. I think it's an urge to defend the status quo because the status quo feels safe. And honestly, a lot of people don't like change. And I know this personally. I don't like change. And even when I know that change is inevitable and it probably should happen, I view defending the status quo and fighting to keep the status quo intact in the moment as the most important thing, because the unknown is scary, right? The unknown can be very, very scary. And a lot of people feel this way. A lot of people, it's human nature, it is. We feel safe with what we know. We know the system we're in now. We may not love how it works, but a lot of people are like, well, you know what? At least it works. It's not perfect, But, you know, at least it works well enough that, you know, I'm not drowning. And I honestly don't know how to fucking fix that, because aside from, like, forcing those people to somehow, like, experience, like, what it's like to be on the bottom, because that's the thing. That's why a bottom exists, to keep the middle class scared. So that the middle class can be terrified that if there's any change that happens, that if there's any kind of revolutionary talk or any of those ideas, that it's going to lead to them being on the bottom. So it keeps people invested in the status quo, keeping things as they are now. We need to make people realize that it's possible for, you know, there's always going to be someone on the bottom, obviously, but, like, you know, there's going to be someone who's worse off than everyone else. But we can make it so that everyone is on a far more level playing field, that we all start off on a far more level playing field, and, you know, can remain on pretty decent ground for as long as we're alive, you know, having the basic bare necessities provided to us. I think that's extremely fucking important. And a lot of people aren't going to realize the importance of providing those things unless they are without them. So how do you convince those people? Well, maybe, I don't know, show them the experiences of people who do go through that, and who are on the bottom, and who are living paycheck to paycheck. So one of the reasons I like the show Shameless so much, I've actually never really gotten into the American version. I know a lot of people really like it. I prefer the British version, as with most shows that have been adapted from the UK. But I see the value in both versions of the show either way, because I like the way Malcolm in the Middle is another good example. Everybody Hates Chris is another really good example. These are shows that are, you know, show the middle class what it's like to be part of the lower middle class or even the lower class. And, you know, the struggle of living day to day, paycheck to paycheck, trying to fucking keep your life together, trying to survive in a world that doesn't want you to succeed or even fucking have a chance. Middle class people have to be faced with that reality, that harsh reality. We can't allow them to ignore it anymore. And a lot of them will try to. Rich, white, middle class, liberal boomers especially, you know. They'll talk about activism, they'll talk about, like, you know, doing good change for the world or whatever, but, like, when it comes to talking about the individual people that are suffering, it's like, oh, we don't need to talk about that. You know, oh, that's unpleasant, you know. Like, yeah, it is unpleasant. Why aren't we doing anything about it? Yeah, people are fucking dying and suffering. People are going without fucking healthcare and dying from preventable illnesses. What the fuck? Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, fucking dumb, comfortable fucking, comfortable middle-class person who doesn't have to worry about shit. Feel uncomfortable for 5 minutes. Feel fucking uncomfortable. Because those people feel uncomfortable all the damn fucking time. There's a lot of people that live in poverty their entire fucking lives and never get to see what it's like to be outside of poverty. I'll be honest, I still haven't. I've been lower class my entire fucking life. I might die lower class. It's definitely what's most likely. It's fucking serious. It's people's fucking lives. You gotta make people care. You gotta force them to care. And if they won't care, then tell them to step the fuck aside. We don't need your lukewarm fucking political advocacy. I mean, sure, I'll vote with you. We can work on electoralism together. Or on preventing... preventing right-wingers from winning. But that's the thing. No, I don't want to just say fuck you. I want to try to convince you. I do that I wholeheartedly believe, rather than just saying fuck these people who don't already agree with us. I want to say here's why you should care. Cuz I think that's important too. Unfortunately, there will be people who end up just not caring. Those like whatever, like I get it, it's bad, but like what do you want me to do about it? Whatever. I can't like What do I want you to do about it? I want you to get on board with the fucking policies that will fix these problems. I want you to become a fucking staunch advocate for these things if you truly fucking care. Talk about them. Push them to your friends and family. Don't just sit on your fucking ass and watch lefty content. Ooh, I watched my 2 hours of Vosh today, so I'm good. I accomplished my fucking leftist advocacy. No. Did you go out there and, share what you learned? Or did you just fucking internalize it and do nothing about it? I'm not saying that educating yourself on political matters isn't important. It is. It's absolutely important. But doing something with that knowledge is important too. Getting out there and spreading it, pushing it. You learn something useful, do something with it. Convince someone else. Teach someone else. Holy fuck. The right-wingers are out there proselytizing like crazy. Except the values that they're pushing are racist, anti-woman, anti-gay, anti-trans, bigoted fucking bullshit, culture war nonsense, free speech extremist fucking garbage. When we're just fucking sitting here arguing amongst each other about solutions, when we could be just spreading our fucking ideas out there. This is one of the things that pisses me off more than fucking anything about the goddamn leftist doomer cult. Is that the people like Jimmy Dore, the people like Paul Zigo, they don't actually push progressivism. They're not out there convincing people. A lot of them, Paul fucking admitted to me in our fucking debate that he doesn't care about pulling people over. And someone like Jimmy Dore, he clearly doesn't care about pulling people over. He just cares about riling up the people who are already on his side, who are already agreeing with him. And of course, effectively, a lot of the people that watch him ended up getting pushed to the right because they get more and more disaffected with anything on the left. That's the kind of shit that's being pushed on the supposed left. We're not out there preaching, proselytizing, converting people. Yeah, you know what? If right-wingers are going to turn this into a religion and start like going out there trying to spread the word of fucking bigotry and racism and hatred, then I'd much rather form a religion out of the fucking opposite. Treat it the same way. I don't believe in religion. I don't want it to be structured like a religion. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's use some of those fucking tactics because they're effective. They're effective in convincing people of shit. But that's the thing. That you have to preach a message of hope if you're going to convince people to get involved. Either you use hope or you scare people, right? It's either hope or fear that causes people to act politically. Most right-wingers are inducted into acting based solely on fear. Is fear a useless tool or a wrong tool to use? No. There's stuff we should be afraid of as leftists. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? We gotta worry, especially us LGBT people, about our rights being stripped away at any moment by, you know, certain forces, certain right-wing forces, you know. We gotta worry about the rise of fascist ideas, the rise of hate leveled at people who are just fucking being themselves. We gotta fucking focus on all of that. We gotta pay attention to it. We need to fight. Can't just lay down. And again, we can't just allow the right to be the only one that's fighting, because they are fighting. They're fighting a war. They're already doing it. They're already ready to fucking go fucking all out against us. We have to be willing to fight back. And again, I'm not just saying use hope. Like, don't use hope in the way that, like, right-wingers use hope or religious people use hope. Or it's like, oh, you're going to fucking see your family members when you die. You're going to go to heaven and live forever and be young and, you know, like, don't do shit like that. Find the hope. There's always a reason to have hope until you're dead. Okay? As long as you're fucking breathing, there's a reason to hope for something better. I wholeheartedly believe that. Can the prospects look grim at times? Yeah. They do a lot of the time. And they have many times in history. You think shit didn't look grim for people living during slave times? You think people back then didn't sit and cynically think that, yeah, like anything's gonna get better. Yeah, right. It's all bullshit. Fuck having hope for the future. I promise you those people existed. And they were proven wrong. Anyway, I feel like I've been monologuing about this shit or ranting or whatever the fuck this was for quite a while. So, I guess I can move into some content. That could be fun. There's a big difference between hope and faith. I agree. And generally, I view faith as a useless concept. Although, I do have faith in one thing. I have faith in humanity. I don't have faith that humanity is gonna do the right thing. I have faith in humanity's potential to do the right thing. I have faith in humanity's potential to be good, caring, kind, and empathetic. I'm also just realistic and pragmatic in that I know that it can be the case that God fucking damn it! I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna eat a cookie. Will I remember? Or whatever this is. It's cookies and chocolate. They're fucking good. Fucking dollar store, yo. Alright. I still didn't remember what I was saying, but whatever. As long as you're breathing, there's a reason to call someone a waterhead. Oh my god. But yeah. Okay. So now let's watch some shit that might make us lose some faith in humanity, but let's see. Okay. I got a couple clips to look at. Okay, I'm gonna save the one that's gonna make me most mad for later. Because yeah, look, it's gonna make me mad. I gotta ease my way into it, okay? Y'all know I can fit that whole ass cookie into my mouth. Damn right. Do I have water? All right. All right. By the way, if y'all are enjoying the show, feel free to hit the like button. Also share this shit around. It really helps me out. When you spread the hopium, spread it everywhere, yo. Speaking of the hopium, this channel has a new URL. It is now just youtube.com/thehopium. I wanted to just make it /hopium. I was like, there's no way someone already has that word. But no, someone already did, so I made it the hopium. Alright? So, yeah. Share that shit, yo. Share it around. Share this channel. Let everyone know of my greatness, okay? Also, Streamlabs are open if anyone feels like donating. I just moved back to Canada after ending my last relationship, and I had to leave a lot of shit behind, and I've got to like replace a lot of stuff, and it's you know, it's kind of been expensive, so I've yeah, anything that anyone's able to donate does really help me out a lot, but I also recognize that a lot of you can't, and I just appreciate you guys being here, watching, chilling, yo, like, hells yeah, we're having a good time, yo. So you're single now? Yes. I know, everyone rejoice. Jamie is single. Oh my god. Like, I know a lot of you have been waiting for that, okay? You can be honest. Y'all can be honest. Weren't you guys engaged? Yeah, we were. It didn't work out, yo. Chess was not a lesbian, all right? We tried to make it work. But I don't know, Chess likes guys, and I really do not like guys. I'm really turned off by like masculinity in general. So yeah, it just, you know, wasn't meant to be. But I feel good, you know, ready to start a new chapter, you know. Live life. Now I can have Jamie to myself. Lol. Yes. I don't know that anyone's getting me to themselves anytime soon. I'll say that. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe if I meet the right person, who knows? I am trying to just like kind of get out there, talk to more people, meet people, you know. I want to make more friends like IRL. I'm trying to meet people, you know, here. I'm a strong believer because part of me had the urge to just like go and just like see if when I was younger, the minute I ended one relationship, I would like try my hardest to like jump right into the next relationship because I never liked being alone. But it's still, I mean, it kind of sucks on some level, but you know, I'm learning to like be okay with being by myself and, you know, learn to love myself and all of that shit. Trying to like be more positive, you know. You don't need another person necessarily to make you complete. But I also recognize that a good way to find a partner is to just meet people, make friends, you know. Most of the people that I've ended up with are people that I started off as friends first. You know, especially Chess. Like we were friends for quite a while before we actually started dating officially. I'm never alone, Jamie. It's always me and the voices that tell me to burn things inside my head. Oh, you have the voice that tells you to burn things too? Damn, just like Cain. Yeah. Someone asked me to tell a story of vengeance at the beginning of my last stream, so I told a weirdly edited version of the story of Cain and Abel, but where it's like them as like a couple of like like delusional, like schizophrenic people who have like voices in their head who's telling them to burn shit. Let's be honest. I feel like that's the more accurate telling of that story. I burned more shit than you. Nah, the shit that I burned was better. Which one of us burned the better shit? Giant voice in the sky. It was Abel. And Cain's like, God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I imagine just Cain and Abel as like a couple like trailer trash bumpkins. God damn it. He said I thought I burned the better shit. He said you've been burning your cattle or whatever. I just been burning my fruits or goddamn. Fucking voice in the sky playing favoritism. I'm gonna get a big ass rock. I'm gonna beat my brother to death with it. Damn right. Damn it. Now I gotta wander the earth. Gotta be a hobo. Ain't allowed to live in my nice cozy trailer no more. Guess that's the punishment. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, Bible stories are fucking psychotic, okay? The only way to make them fun is to change the framing. You're that voice? Damn. So thruples aren't out of the question. What? Thruples? The fuck you mean by that? I'm just warning y'all though. I'm just in case there's anyone in my audience who you know, is interested or whatever. I do not plan on having a relationship with anyone outside of the country. I'm not going through that again. I know there's some people, I don't want people to feel like oh, I got a shot, but then it's like, no, nope, Sorry, I'm putting that right out there. I'm not dating nobody who is not in this country. I am never trying to immigrate to another goddamn country again. Holy fuck, what a nightmare. I can talk about that now, too. The fact that, like, immigration was such a fucking nightmare. Holy fuck. Fuck people that say shit like, oh, like, immigration is too easy. Too many people are able to fuck... No, fuck you. It's ridiculously so fucking hard. You said nobody will be having you to themselves. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I see what you mean there. I see what you did. But yes. Anyway, holy fuck. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying. Look, I'm just trying to make friends with people right now. And if I meet like I said, if I meet somebody and like it's clear there's like a connection, then whatever, I'll vibe with that. But like, I ain't trying to like go out there and like, oh, time to like find my next partner. If it happens, fucking awesome, you know. But. We have to temper our expectations, okay, guys? Weren't you gonna watch a video or something? Yeah, I got distracted by the chat. As fucking usual, you guys. You fuckers. Alright. Okay, let's figure this out. We gotta... Wait. Window capture. Where's my window cap? There it is. Window capture. Opera. Okay. Whoa, that's not even the right size. Holy fuck. Why? That's not even good. Wait. That's not... What the fuck? Okay. Oh, that's the wrong window capture. That's why. Okay. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Here. Look. I'm sorry, guys. I had to, like, fuck with my monitors again. I have a TV that I can use as a second monitor now, so I set that up, but, I had to change the shit a little bit to make it work. Okay. Yeah. Go watch a video. A video. Vosh video. Isn't that what Vosh used to be called? Vosh video? Video. I don't know how the fuck you say it. Okay. Alright. There we go. Whew. All right, here's a video from Fox News. Kayleigh McEnany exposes subtle attack by the left. Let's watch this. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, I should probably put headphones in. That would probably help. So I could hear the video.
Kayleigh McEnany is the co-host of Outnumbered and former White House press secretary, and she joins me now. Thank you for joining me today.
I fucking hate Christian bitches. Sorry, like, there's no... I know for some guys, they, like, see this and they're like, oh, yes, the height of beauty. I'm just like, ugh. Annoying fucking, like, blonde bitch with a fucking cross around her neck. That, like, you just know anything she says is gonna be asinine and stupid. Sorry, I don't mean to stereotype. You know what? That was bad of me. All right, I'm sure there's plenty of decent women like this that aren't completely bigoted tradcon pieces of fucking hateful shit. But yeah, let's find out.
Good to join you, Ben.
So tell me a little bit about what you think of the left's efforts when it comes to diminishing the role of moms and dads within society and making child rearing something that modern professionals view as totally abhorrent and something that would ruin their lives.
So that's a lot of very loaded language right off the bat. Making moms and dads irrelevant in society. Yeah, I have to go over that again. Wait.
Of moms and dads within society and making comes to diminishing the role of moms.
So diminishing the role of moms and dads in society, that's the first point.
And dads within society and making child rearing something that modern professionals view as totally abhorrent and
making child rearing something that modern professionals view as totally abhorrent.
Something that would ruin their lives.
And as something that would ruin your lives. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of loaded fucking language. I don't think anyone on the left is trying to do any of those things. I think a lot of people are just bringing up the ethical ramifications of bringing children into a society where, there is, the kind of shit that's going on, the COVID, climate change, like all the shit we got to deal with, like the planet's going to shit. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. A lot of people are fucking losing their homes and jobs and shit. Like, yeah, maybe it's not like the ideal time to have children right now. And maybe even outside of that, maybe you should only have children if it's something that you can, like, they're trying to, like, make it sound like, the left is trying to force their own moral prescriptions onto society when that's what they're doing. They're trying to set the default for everybody at you have children, you get married, you have children, you raise your children to grow up, get married, have children of their own, then you have grandchildren. That's society, that's life. All right, that's the game of life. You grow up, get a job, buy a house, get married, have kids, have grandkids, die. And a lot of people on the left are pointing out there's more to life than that. And not everyone is cut out for child rearing. Based on a lot of people's upbringings, myself and other people that I know included, a lot of people just ain't cut out for parenting. A lot of men ain't cut out to be daddies. A lot of women not cut out to be mommies. Sorry. This idea that everybody is just naturally equipped with the ability to be parents is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And they're the ones trying to peddle to you that it's, by the way, not even the way society has been structured for a long time. Again, the nuclear family unit is something new that was created within the last 100 years. Or maybe over 100 years. I don't know. I can't remember exactly when, but I think it was closer to like the Victorian era. Something like that. But this isn't even like, again, a lot of people grew up being taught that, like, this is what life is. This is how you do life. This is how you play the game of life. Literally, I mean, it's literally what you do in the actual game of life. The board game, right? A lot of people grew up thinking, yep, that's life. You follow this rigid fucking path. And when it's over, you're dead. And these are the ones trying to push that narrative and trying to push us into those boxes. Total bullshit. All right, let's continue.
Ben, what you just said was so important, so often not spoken, but a message.
No, what he just said was so massively and stunningly full of shit that I almost didn't know what to fucking say to it at first. I had to deconstruct each individual wrong thing. What he said was so packed with wrong-headed fucking assumptions that I had to pick each fucking point apart. Otherwise, it just would have gone over everyone's fucking heads. Because that's the point of this kind of fucking rhetoric in the first place. Let's be honest. The goal here is for them to come off as being clearly smarter than you or anyone else watching. Yeah.
That everyone needs to hear. It is a subtle attack by the left. You nailed it. You know, it goes back to a time when we all used to agree.
No, by the way, I agree with that sentiment, though. No, I didn't ask to be born. Nobody asked to be born. All right? Look. Bringing a life into the world is a responsibility. It's a responsibility. No, a life did not ask to exist. You brought that life into existence. It is now your responsibility to care for the well-being and safety of that child that you've brought into the world. And if you're not going to do an adequate enough job, then you shouldn't be doing it. I don't care if everyone else was doing it. What? If everyone else was jumping off a cliff, would you do it too? Everyone else is having kids. I may not have ever wanted kids, and I may not be good with kids, and I may, you know, be a selfish fucking loser who can barely even take care of myself. But hey, what? Everyone else is having kids. Let me do it too. It's so fucking backwards. Why do conservatives want to push people to have kids when they're clearly not fucking ready? Why do they want to push everyone into having... I really do think it's a combination of, like, well, different forms of malicious intent. I think it's malicious all the way fucking down. I think some conservatives just, you know, hate their lives. They know they've had to put aside all their fucking hopes and dreams, and they're still shitty fucking parents, and they know their kids fucking hate them. But it's the life they chose, so now they gotta rationalize it. Now they gotta justify it, and they gotta proselytize to everyone else. Because, yep, if I had to suffer, so do you. Oh, that mentality is so fucking prevalent in conservative ideology. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. All right. Isn't this Tommy? No, this is fucking this is Kayleigh McEnany. She was Trump's former press secretary. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Let's continue.
President John F. Kennedy said children are messages to a time that we will not see. You know, I know that you are a new father.
Actually, wait,
Message that was so important, so often not spoken, but a message that everyone needs to hear. It is a subtle attack by the left. You nailed it. You know, it goes back to...
What's a subtle attack by the left? I love how they haven't even, like, referred to whatever they're fucking talking about yet. They're just talking about some vague attack from the left. Some vague, subtle attack that's attacking family values and parents. These are the people, by the way, that want a medal for shooting a fucking baby out of their cunt. Being like, oh, look at me. Look at me. I had a fucking baby. I deserve a goddamn medal. I deserve for everyone to suck my fucking taint for the rest of time. You're not that special. And it's like, the same people that want to act like being a parent is some special, like, noble pursuit also want to devalue it by forcing everyone else to become parents too. Kind of contradictory there.
To a time when we all used to agree, President John F. Kennedy said children are messages to a time that we will not see. You know, I know that you are a new father. I'm a new mom. I was researching for the
Children are important, by the way. I agree. That's why we need to be focused on bringing about the best upbringing for the most children possible. And bringing children into this world when we're uncertain that we can even fucking take care of them is not responsible. It's not kind to the child. It's not ethical. I want there to be children. I want people to have children when they feel like they can take care of them. And when, you know, those children are going to fucking thrive. I want people to have children who are going to actually take care of those children. We can't have everybody having children. It's very fucking clear. Again, a lot of people that do have children shouldn't. And by the way, I think neither of you should have children because I get this is kind of a radical fucking take, but I know wholeheartedly believe that if you are a right-wing, transphobic or homophobic fucking bigot, you have no business bringing a fucking child into the world that you're probably going to abuse if they turn out to be LGBTQ. Which we'll get into in a fucking minute. I got another video here that's going to make your blood boil, okay? Sorry, we got to get through this.
for this segment before I went up to wake my daughter, baby Blake, from a nap. And I was reading quotes from AOC. You mentioned her in your monologue, and she said, is it okay to have children in this day and age? She said that on an Instagram Live. Vox went on to pontificate whether it's ethical to have children amid a warming world. Climate change now.
I love how they're acting like it's some ridiculous thing to have this conversation. They're saying that it might not be ethical to have children when the planet is dying and when people are dying from pandemics and being evicted from their homes and there's so much uncertainty and, you know, it's like almost becoming dangerous to like live in fucking America. Like I can't believe that people are questioning whether or not it's a good idea to jump into having children just right now. Holy fucking shit. This is the problem. You are cattle to these people. You are cattle. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about the well-being of your children. They try to pretend they do by anecdotally bringing up their own oh, my little baby Blake that I said good morning to her and oh my God. Wow, like you seem like such a real person now. Yeah, you totally don't sound like a fucking reptilian lizard anymore. Oh wait, no, you still fucking do. I can still see through what I can still see what the fuck you're doing. I just don't understand why people gotta be hating on trans people. I agree, yo. I wholeheartedly agree. And again, we're gonna get into a okay. Next video. We gotta finish this one first.
Used as a reason to not have children. Look, it's every woman and man's decision whether they want to make that decision.
They're using this as a reason to not have children. See, this is what shows you, like, these people put, like, having children above everything else. Like, it's the number one. It's have children. That's like have children, have children, have children. Why don't you have children yet? You need children. Children, children, children. Holy fuck. It's not all about having children. I'm sorry. That's not what life is. Maybe that's what life is to you, but that must be a pretty shallow fucking existence, which would explain why you're so dead set on inflicting it on everyone else and just, you know, forcing everyone else to fucking suffer. Because your existence must be fucking miserable. Well, maybe not yours, because you're probably a rich bitch that has, like, a ton of fucking Trump money. But most of the people who watch you, when they think that, like, yep, I'm just a child rearing machine. I don't have any of my own hopes or desires. I am here to facilitate the next unit of human species so that they can do the same and their children can do the same. And it's just all about fucking, yep, just pumping out babies and dying. Dude, it's like that episode of Rick and Morty. The Glorzo one. Yeah, dude, glory to Glorzo. Glorzo is peace, yo. Dude, it's like the alien species. They implant their what is it? They implant their parasite into the host of you know, random other creature, you know. They implant themselves on the faces. Yeah, they implant themselves into the host, and then they make an egg, and then the egg explodes. They die. The baby is born, and that's it. That's life. That's what these people are. Okay, they're the Glorzo before summer comes in and teaches them to be based. They're just like, yep, you're gonna shit out an egg and die. That's all life is, yo. Attaching yourself to a host, shitting out an egg, and dying. Holy fuck. What a miserable fucking existence. They should have called that species the Xenoborgs. Yeah, I don't know. Holy fuck.
To have a child, but if you have that desire in your heart, a few things come to mind besides global warming that are epidemics, a pandemic, a crime wave, but the left trying to now insert.
Wait, I love how you say, that's not even a big deal, and then you, like, name other things that are also a big deal. Like, yeah, there's multiple reasons. Just because she was talking about climate change doesn't mean that's the only reason to maybe not have children right now. There's a lot of reasons, and that's the point. That's the fucking point. Like, maybe let's focus on fixing this shit before bringing new mouths to feed. Maybe let's work on, you know, patching some of these holes in society before creating new ones. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Ethics, morality, into the decision to have a child, a basic family unit. And you mentioned Black Lives Matter. Of course, they used to have on their website, the family unit was something that they were challenging. You were spot on. It's a
Yeah, and it should be challenged because the nuclear family unit is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a bunch of narcissistic fucking wannabe authority figures setting up their own little fucking castles that they can rule over, having children that they can control and turn into their little fucking puppets. And when it inevitably doesn't go that way, a lot of the times there ends up being like conflict between the parent and the kid ends up not speaking to the parent, which is based. Yeah, more parents need to have that inflicted upon them. Too many kids. I'll say this might be a hot take. Too many kids are too forgiving of their parents. I do believe that. I think there's a lot of shitty, disgusting, despicable behavior that's allowed to get away with by presumably predominantly rather right-wing Republican conservative parents. Yeah. It doesn't get socially disincentivized enough. But yeah, no, this is the system that they keep pushing, right? System which I've made the point too. I also think it's one of the reasons that society, at least a certain underground segment of society, has gotten way more incestuous. We've created these insular little family units where a lot of parents like will completely shelter their kids and not let them experience the outside world or have barely any friends or outside of their family. And then you wonder why all the people trolling Pornhub desperately want to fuck their sister or their mom or their dad or whatever. Because family units have gotten too fucking insular. We've gotten anti-community, anti-social. We have to, like, everyone's got to be in their own little box. I remember growing up in the suburbs where, you know, there were a lot of other families around us. I knew there were other kids around us, but it was like, we didn't play with those kids. We didn't go out. We didn't, you know, hang out with anyone. You're not allowed to have friends. What? No, we got to keep your, and I'm not saying every fucking nuclear family unit is like this, but I feel like they exhibit these failures to various extents. Okay, some families are more insular than others. A lot of them, especially religious ones, they get very like you know, it's like, oh, well, these people don't agree with our ideology. We only listen to people who agree with us on everything, and you know, reject anything different. Anything different is viewed as abhorrent. We can't have our children learning secular values. See, here's the thing, like, these fucking conservatives, these religious conservatives are so fucking terrified of their kids learning secular values when they're going to do that anyway. I mean, but they're fucking their children's socialization up. And it's fucked. I think our societies need to become more communal. People want to have their kids, fine. But, like, I don't think your parents should be the only adult in your life. I think that leads to a situation where parents can abuse their power over children way too easily. I think every child needs multiple adults in their life that they can trust. Like at least 5 or 6, okay? And I want to push societies where, yeah, like, people can still have children, okay? But I want to push societies where we have more of a community. We're more, you know, we raise our children to be social and to be part of the community, part of our society. Not, you know, this is my child, this is my property. You're going to keep them locked up in my little castle, following my ideologies, watching and listening to the things that I've pre-approved for them. All of that shit is so fucking damaging and antithetical to critical thinking and the idea to just learn to think for oneself. Like, there's so many fucking the nuclear family unit is so detrimental to our society. I really wish these people could see it. But they can't. Or maybe they can, but it benefits them. I don't know. I don't know. It's really fucking gross either way.
It's a subtle message being expressed that's not often talked about.
You know, Kaylee, the thing that is so jarring to me is that I hear from so many of my friends who are successful, who have the resources, who have the ability to have children, that they can't possibly think about bringing a child into this world. And then I think about all the things.
First of all, who are you to assume what resources your friends do and don't have? I mean, whatever. Maybe you're talking about, like, people who are rich, like your dumbass, but, like, maybe someone doesn't have the resources, or maybe they just don't, like, they don't even fucking consider this part of it, but maybe they just don't have, like, the emotional, mental, psychological resources to raise children, you know? Maybe they're just not that kind of people. But, like, core to the right-wing ideology is an inability to empathize with anyone else with even a slightly different worldview or experience from yourself. So I guess it's not all that surprising.
as we've gone through in our history, you know, the children who came out of the Great Depression, the people who've changed the world over the years, who've come at incredibly difficult times in the world. What would your message be to those who are concerned in this moment, you know, men and women who say, I look around at all the horrible things that are happening, how can I bring a child into this?
Oh yeah, no, but I was also going to comment on the fact that, like, okay, even if, okay, yeah, oh, these well-off people just don't want to have children. Well, you know what? There's also a lot of fucking poor people that realize they don't want to have children. There's a lot. Why do you think a lot of leftists talk about? A lot of leftists are fucking poor, broke. Yeah, you know, it's almost as if like leading you being forced to live with nothing makes you realize how fucked you're getting in society and gives you the you know, a drive to fight back against it in some way. But, like, you're talking about leftists that push this message, and a lot of leftists, no, can't afford to fucking bring children into this world. A lot of people in general can't afford to bring children into this world. My parents couldn't. A lot of people couldn't. And I love it, too, because you want people to just have children. Whoa. What did I do? Oh. Yeah, you want people to just have children. But what are you going to do when those people have children and then suddenly can't afford them? Are you going to provide welfare to those children and their families? Or are you going to oppose it at every turn? Are you going to oppose the child tax credit? Are you going to oppose, you know, food stamps and you know, shit like that? Welfare programs. See, I wouldn't mind their fucking message of like, yeah, have children, if they weren't also saying, if they were also saying, have children and look, we'll help you. The government will help you. Society will help you. Your child will be provided for no matter what. But no, they're saying have a child and figure out how to take care of it and support it financially all by yourself. And if you need help, you're a scumfuck. Holy fuck. These people are tiring.
My message would be exactly what you said, which is that freedom is at risk. That Ronald Reagan said it best. Freedom is one generation away from extinction. And that is why we bring children into this world, to carry on the message of the United States of America, of your family unit, of your faith, whatever that may be. Carry on the values that we hold dear. And also
she says so much wrong. We bring children into this world to... She said so. Oh my god. Guys, like, literally, when fucking conservatives talk, you have to pause them. You have to break down everything they say because they always gish gallop. They always fucking gish gallop. They never just say one wrong thing. They have to say like 20 wrong things all at once so that you get so confused that you don't even know how to respond to them. You just fucking sit there and go, okay. Yeah, that's the strategy here. Holy fuck.
Children into this world to carry on the message of the United States of America.
We bring children into this world to carry on the message of the United States. That's why we from the dawn of time, okay? Since the beginning of humanity, we have brought children into this world to carry on the message of the United States of America. The greatest country, the first country that ever existed on this planet. America. Again, they fit so much wrong into what they say, and they expect you to not notice it all. Let's see what else she adds. What else do we what are the other reasons we bring children into this world?
America, of your family unit, of your faith, whatever that may be, carry on the values that we hold.
to carry on the values of your faith. I guess that's a little more defensible of an argument, because that is why a lot of people do and have for a long time. It's a more accurate description of why people have had children over the years, at least in some societies, where it's like, we got to spread our religion. We got to grow our tribe. Our ideas have to be pushed forward. We have to be able to, spread our ideas, So we'll have children, indoctrinate them young, and push them out onto the world to continue spreading our ideology. Like that. It's gross as fuck, but it is a reason that a lot of people have had kids, and it's a reason I don't think they should have kids. No, that's selfish. I want to have kids so I can spread my values. Like, imagine if I just decided, I'm going to go have a kid because I get to spread my leftist-based socialism values. Based on what she just said, her logic, I have every right to do that. In fact, that's the whole reason I'm supposed to have kids, right? Is to, share my values, what I believe in. But something tells me that if I had a kid and I shared with them something tells me if I had a kid in general and just didn't teach them anything, you'd look at me and be like, it's child abuse for a child to be raised by someone like that. Right? But then, if I did teach them my values, you'd just be like, oh my God, these leftists are indoctrinating children into Marxist, pro-trans, LGBTQ plus ideologies. It's disgusting. Like, there's no winning with these people. And the projection is astounding. It really fucking is. Anyway, I think I'm done with this fucking video. I'm not going to get through the whole thing. It's just going to make me... No, okay, let's hear the rest of her points, and then I'm done.
Whole deer. And also there's the other component to this, Ben, and I saw it in the White House as press secretary, where children now are being put last. I had Dr. Scott Atlas come into my office.
Children are being put last, guys. Let's hear this.
Pull on my desk a stack of papers and say, here is the data that our children should be in schools. All of the science is there that shows that they're not transmitting COVID as readily.
First of all, this myth, outright fucking myth, that children missing like a year or two of school is gonna like ruin their lives is bullshit. I started school in the 10th grade. I was like 10 years behind. And I graduated. I didn't graduate well. I didn't do a good job by any means, and I'm not saying it was a good thing, but children not being in school is not the end of the world. It sucks. We want to get them back in school, but there's a fucking pandemic. Let fucking the online learning shit be a thing. Like, why does this have to be opposed so harshly? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I almost feel like the only reason a lot of conservatives are like, kids need to be back in school is because it's like, kids are having too much fun not having to go to school right now. They're like, hanging out and playing video games and going on the internet and watching YouTubes and becoming socialists and it's just bullshit. We need to put them back in the fucking indoctrination centers. I don't know. Whatever. I'm so sick of this argument. Kids don't transmit it as much as adults, but they still can transmit it. They can still, a fucking kid can still go to school, get the COVID virus. It won't kill them, but they'll take it home and it'll kill grandma. But whatever. Yeah, these people are just delusional, living in their own alternate reality. It's bullshit. There's no fucking point. Okay, let's watch something even more fucking depressing. Part of me really doesn't want to watch this on stream, but it made me so mad, I really don't want it. I can't ignore this video. Were you homeschooled or just fed saltine crackers and giving glue to Huff? Somewhere in between. I was not actually homeschooled. it was mostly a farce. I think my mother like kept up with homeschooling us for like all of 3 months when she pulled us out, and it was when I was like in the 2nd grade, and I was only in for a year and a half because like I had a year and a half of elementary school, okay, and then I went back to high school in grade 10, and I went late too, yeah, and I stayed late, but that's neither here nor there. It's just, look, I don't like homeschooling, and I don't like kids being home either. They need to be at school socializing. I get that, but it's a pandemic. I don't know what you people want. It's a fucking pandemic. Maybe schools need some more funding so they can do better COVID regulations. Where the fuck's that idea, you know? Oh, let's get these kids back in school. Let's get these kids back in school, right? But they don't want to actually do anything to make that safer. They just want to get these kids back in school and ignore all safety regulations. Maybe I'd listen to you people more if you were like, look, we need to fund the education system. We need to be funding these schools. We need to put forth a bill or whatever to allow all these schools like a certain amount of like COVID funding so we can like, you know, make everything really safe. I'd be fine with that, but yeah, Republicans never want to spend money when it comes to actually saving lives and making things easier for people. They just want to take the blunt method of, hey, yeah, kids need to be back in school. Well, then just put them back in school. If people die, whatever. What? Kids don't transmit it as badly as adults, so whatever. Yeah, few people die, but whatever. Yeah. Conservatives are a lot more comfortable with condemning people to death. That's all I can say. Anyway, okay. Let's watch this video. Trigger warning, okay? I'm going to say that. Trigger warning for any trans kids, any trans people with really transphobic parents. This might trigger you. This video is titled, Father Fights to Keep His 11-year-old son, daughter, from receiving transgender therapy. This is a gross video. And like I said, if any trans people in the audience need to bow out now, I completely fucking understand. This segment is going to get heated. All right. So you have your warning. This content may be triggering. Let's dive into it. And in fact, I'm going to speed it up a little bit just to so we can get through it and so I don't have to listen to Ben Shapiro for longer than I need to.
Joining us on the line is Brenton Netz of Marquette, Michigan.
By the way, stop calling him the Jew. All right, it's kind of a rude way to refer to someone, even if he's a piece of shit. I don't care. All right, someone's religion or ethnic background or whatever is not their identity.
Joining us on the line is Brenton Netz of Marquette, Michigan. He recently told his story to the Daily Wire. He talked about the uphill battle he has faced trying to prevent his son from being inducted into the transgender ideology cult. Brendan, thanks so much for joining the show. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
So why don't we start with just what happened with your son, because it really is a terrifying story.
Yes, well, my son...
Yeah, there's going to be a shit ton of misgendering in this video. It's really gross.
He's just shy of 12 years old now, but at the age of 4, he was diagnosed with autism. And by the age of 8, the same clinic, the same medical group that diagnosed him with that had him in a gender clinic, and they, within a couple months, were convincing him he's a transgender lesbian.
All right. This needs to stop. These dipshit fucking parents that just can't cope with my child's not trans, they can't be here is bullshit. Someone must have convinced them. Someone must have convinced them they have to deal with trans. your child being like, I know this comes from like some fucking macho like reaction. I didn't raise my kid to be a pansy. I didn't raise my boy to dress like a little girl. Yeah. They think it's some fucking slight against their own fucking masculinity or their own fucking value as a person. And it's so fucking selfish that these people view this through the lens of themselves. It's always about themselves. They have a transgender child, and rather than realizing what that child is going through, they act like it's happening to them. Like, it's so, I have to live with a child that thinks they're transgender. I have to go through life knowing that my boy thinks he's a girl. Holy fuck. How about just love your fucking daughter and be there for her? And if she fucking is saying she's a girl, maybe give her the fucking benefit of the doubt, believe her. Maybe love your fucking child enough that when they come to you and fucking tell you something deeply personal and important about themselves, that you don't just doubt it and be like, oh, this must be some bullshit. Maybe recognize that your child has their own fucking autonomy, their own ability to have their own wants and desires. You selfish fucking prick. But no, with parents like this, it always has to be like some kind of brainwashing conspiracy. This is what I grew up with, by the way. Not even when it came to the trans shit, just anything. With these right-wing, degenerate fucking parents. The minute their child believes something outside of what they tried to indoctrinate them with, oh, it's brainwashing. Oh, it's mind control. No, it's fucking projection. You immoral cunt. You're the one indoctrinating your child. You're the one forcing your values onto them. They have the nerve to think for themselves. And you're so goddamn uncharitable. So goddamn self-centered. And unable to be understanding or loving or caring whatsoever to your child. That you question that shit and invalidate it. Because it's not something you understand or approve of, go fuck yourself. This is only going to get worse.
And already talking about irreversible treatments and therapies such as puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones and surgical options. It's terrifying.
No! You're a liar! First of all, she's 12. She's 12 and they're already talking about irreversible treatments like hormone blockers. Yep, they're talking about doing irreversible hormone blockers that if I took 2 fucking seconds to research on the internet, I'd actually see isn't fucking irreversible in the slightest. And if I listen to my goddamn child or their fucking doctors or anything other than my own fucking white noise inside my fucking head, I'd also know that they don't do fucking irreversible surgeries on fucking 12-year-olds. What do you even mean? They're already talking about, oh, this fucking, okay. This man has such a punchable face. That's all I'm saying. Non-violence, guys. Okay. Hashtag non-violence. But this guy is like, just looking at his face makes me fucking furious. Okay. It just does. I'm sorry. Whew. Okay. You're blowing out my speakers. Sorry. Holy fuck. Irreversible. So first of all, no. Hormone blockers are not irreversible. Second, what maybe they are talking about surgery when she turns like 16 or 18 or whatever. But it doesn't happen now. Puberty blockers are I feel so bad for this kid. I really hope this man is not allowed to make any fucking medical decisions for his daughter. I feel so bad for that fucking child. See, part of me really wishes that I came out when I was still a teenager. Because if I'd have started getting treatment then, I feel like I would have like physically, medically transitioned a little bit better. And I just really wish I didn't have to go through male puberty. But part of me feels like I'm almost lucky that I didn't realize who I was back then. Because then I would have had to deal with this shit. Then I would have had to deal with this fucking... the volume doesn't go... It doesn't go down any lower. I don't know what you guys want. Turn your speakers... Here, fine. I'll turn myself fucking down more, okay? I'm not gonna stop yelling. This is infuriating. I'm sorry. This makes me very fucking salty, okay? This video has already put me in an extremely fucking salty mood. Here, let's continue.
Fine.
So, you were unaware of any of this, presumably. Now, what is your sort of parental situation? You're co-parenting, correct?
Right.
Please don't have anything to do with this. Please don't be allowed to have any say in this. Holy fuck. Oh, yeah, that is what you were saying. Okay, never mind. Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, so I have joint legal custody established with the local family courts.
You should have none. No, this, by the way, yeah, this clip, the mom, whoever is the mom of this kid, you should be able to take this clip, show it to a judge, and have this fucking disgusting piece of garbage have all of his rights, his parental rights, stripped. I don't know that that's the case wherever they live. I don't know that that's legally viable anywhere even, but yeah, that's my moral prescription on society. Yeah, your transphobic bigots shouldn't be parents to anybody, but especially if you have a trans child. The fact that this piece of garbage is going on Ben Shapiro's show, misgendering his child, talking about her treatment, shitting on her identity. This man shouldn't be allowed within spitting distance of his child ever again. And anyone who allows him to be is an amoral fascist. Yeah. Any judge who, looks at this clip and is like, yeah, I think you're fine having joint custody still. Scum. Garbage. Hateful human fucking trash. Also, this right here is one of the biggest causes of suicide in transgender teens. This smug dipshit. This smile on his face right now is the cause of suicide in transgender teens all over the goddamn planet. We cannot allow these fucking piles of human feces to continue being parents. And this is what I was talking about. Everyone should have kids. Everyone should have kids. Fuck you. Bigots should not have kids. Especially LGBTQ plus bigots. Because you know what? You don't get to choose. As much as these fucking degenerate fascists would like it to be otherwise, you do not get to choose whether your child is LGBT plus or not. You don't. Sorry. It's a roll of the dice. It's a lottery. You have zero input as to what the sexuality or gender identity of your child is. So that alone should be a reason, in my mind, to exclude these people from even being allowed to be fucking parents. I know society's not there yet, but whatever. A lot of people are fucking stupid on a lot of issues. My right to have children. Your child's right to not be abused. Fuck you.
And by definition, within those papers, the medical group should have gotten my consent for any sort of treatment with my.
Nope. No, they shouldn't. Doctors should not have to get consent from transphobic parents to put a child through the fucking gender-affirming care that they need. Fuck you. Again, I'm not necessarily at a point yet where I'm suggesting that we need to mandate this sort of thing, that we need to make it illegal for these people to have children. That's not what I'm saying. But this shit needs to be heavily socially distanced. This motherfucker should have zero friends right now. Every fucking person that saw him on this show should be spitting in his face. So what the fuck is wrong with you? How dare you? No, I don't want to be your fucking friend. You degenerate, hateful fucking bigot. That's the society I fucking want. Absolutely shit on these people. Make them outcasts in society. There is no place for hate and bigotry in our society. None. None. You want to be hateful and bigoted? Go do that in your own little fucking shithole of a house. You don't get to bring children into that, though. Nope. Not in my utopia. Hell yeah. Yeah, not in my based socialist, communist utopia.
Son, but they didn't. They just went on and continued to do it, just pretending like I'm not even there, and they managed to keep it a secret.
Good.
Until I did find out about it just on accident by looking at the medical records of my own online. And then when I, quickly told them that this shouldn't be going on and you did not have my consent, they just kept telling me they don't need it and they only need one parent's approval, and they have stonewalled me ever since. Though I was able to stop the visit to the gender clinic after I got an attorney.
So what?
Again, this video should be evidence for your wife's attorney. I hope to God, I really hope that the mother of this child saw this video and is using this as evidence, because this, I'm sorry, I know you think you're in the right here, little fucking bigot. I know you think you're fucking like, oh, I'm trying to protect my child, they're hurting my, fuck you, you're hurting your child. you're hurting your child more than fucking anything. My God. How damaging it is as a trans person to have parents who won't even fucking view you as anything valid. There's a reason I don't fucking talk to my parents. I don't need that invalidation in my life. I don't need that fucking bigotry from the people who are supposed to love me unconditionally more than fucking anything. I don't need that. No trans child needs that. This is so gross.
What is the legal situation right now? So
Ben Shapiro is just as gross, by the way. Holy fuck. And Ben Shapiro, just for participating in this segment, should have his kids taken away too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm all for taking kids away from bigots. All for it. I can objectively show that it causes harm. It objectively causes harm to the children. Yup. Take them away. Take away this man's children. Take away Ben's children. I know the fucking right's gonna be like, oh, these fucking lefties, they want to take away kids. They want to separate families. I want to give kids a chance at fucking survival. At existing without being shit on and hated. If you gave a fucking shit about anything, you'd care about that too.
your attorney presumably filed some forms with the court to get them to compel the legal clinic to stop all of this. What have the court's positions been on all of this?
Yeah, well, it's a great question, and it's very frustrating because how this works.
Alrighty, folks. So I have something magical.
Fucking God, go fuck yourself, Ben, and your shitty fucking ads. Oh, I hate Ben Shapiro so fucking much.
Can't really solve it if you think about it, because how this works is the family courts can't really solve it if you think about it with such a drastic opinion on a subject like this. They just keep. I've been back to family court twice since this has been going on, and they basically tell us just to work it out ourselves. And then, of course, I go back to the medical group, and I
see. You know what? I'll partially agree with you. I think the family court should be getting involved in this. I think they should. But not in favor of you, bitch. Yeah. Again, I already... God fucking damn it. What the fuck was happened? I already said...
Tell them the same.
This guy needs to lose all access to his child. He should have none. No custody, no visits. I'm so sick of the fucking system trying to keep families together. We gotta keep family together. We gotta let fucking parents see their kids. Fuck you. Fuck you. I am so sick of the state allowing abusers to see their kids. It's fucking sickening. Even if the child wanted access to their parent, it shouldn't be allowed. Sometimes having a parent around can cause more harm than good. The kid's getting really close to the age where she can decide to have any contact with him. Yeah, she is. Hopefully she makes the right decision. It depends where you are. Yeah.
Same thing, and they just say, well, this is a situation for the family courts, and it's just kind of a pass the buck situation. And if I could add a little more to that, I'm now friends with Jeffrey Younger in Texas, which is a much very similar case and a much more well known. And what seems to happen is at the next stage they just start requiring you to bring in experts to explain to the court, what's going on, which gets very expensive. And we're kind of at that stage now.
So what are the experts that you're...
What expert? Yeah, wait. What expert do you have to explain what's going on? What, you have some like what was that one book? God damn it, I forget. Y'all know the book I'm talking about. You got some fucking anti-trans fucking expert to talk about how the fucking leftist transgender cult is indoctrinating our children. Holy fuck. Nobody buys that, by the way, outside of your little right-wing conspiracy cult, okay? No one in mainstream medicine buys that, even a little bit. No one in mainstream psychology or, yeah, that shit doesn't get taken seriously. Now, I don't know where the fuck you're living. I don't know if you're living in some fucking southern hellhole, some bumfuck hick town. I don't fucking know, but
you're talking to telling you about the state of your son. Does he actually have gender dysphoria,
Daughter.
or is he autistic and he's being convinced essentially by a gender clinic that he is in fact a girl based on no other signs of gender dysphoria?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
how do you know that's exactly right? You in the fucking mind of your kid? Or do you know what she's thinking? She's just being convinced. Yeah. You sound exactly like my fucking parents again when literally not even about the trans thing, but just about like any little disagreement. Oh, who's convincing you of this thing now? Where did you hear this from? Like, these fucking right-wingers that claim to care so much about fucking children are the first to disrespect their children's wishes and just not give a shit. Fuck them, right? Fuck your children. They don't have any autonomy. They don't get to think for themselves. They don't get to have their own wants and needs and desires. No, they're your little puppet. They're your little robot. And if they don't obey, you can just beat them into submission, right? This is how it's going to be. And zero willingness to hear their children out, be charitable, be understanding, even try to be caring. Holy fuck.
Many people might know, but many people might not, that there is a direct correlation between autism.
Yeah, there are a lot of trans people who do have autism, and that doesn't mean anything. Are you saying, is he trying to like suggest that like autistic people are being taken advantage of to be convinced that they're trans? Because that's fucking bullshit.
And what they call gender dysphoria, it disproportionately affects children with autism. Probably something to do with just their obsessive personalities, and that's how it started with my son. Is that he early on got interested in what would traditionally be called, girl things like Disney and Disney princesses and movies and stuff like that.
So, oh my God. You're trying to sit here and say that your daughter was convinced. She was brainwashed and lied to, but also she was very into girly things since she was very young. Like, oh my fucking God. Literally, you're describing some of the signs, some of the possible early signs of having a trans child, but trying to be like, well, there were these, but it's probably for some other reason. It's probably just some other, it has nothing to do with them being trans. Oh my God, the cognitive dissonance in these fucking dipshits.
And my situation's, much more complicated because his mother is very much on the side of this trans cult ideology. And so, she kind of just...
Trans cult ideology. I want to translate that for you. In other words, she's not a bigot. Yeah, she's very big in this trans cult ideology. Yeah, that's a right-wing conspiracy nut for not a bigot. She doesn't think that trans people are evil and disgusting and amoral and... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Such a cult of accepting people and not shitting on... Holy fuck.
Took it and ran.
I don't know how much more of this video I can take. Okay.
And anytime a child starts interfacing with anybody involved in this ideology, it's they're kind of like hammers, and every child looks like a nail. You just can't get them off it.
My God, there is no evidence to suggest that whatsoever. Like this idea that like, oh, all these child specialists and all these doctors and psychiatrists, they're all just so into the trans thing and they just think that's the solution for everything. Even though my daughter exhibited clear signs of, you know, being into girly shit and femininity, and but still, even though all of that, you know, yeah, they just saw a child and thought, hey, you know, it must be trans. And they can't, these people cannot cope with the idea. They're so scared of coping with the idea that, hey, maybe trans people are just a hell of a lot more common than we originally thought. Maybe being transgender isn't like as rare as we thought it did. Maybe everyone just felt really repressed and like they couldn't be themselves, and now the more accepted it is in society, the more people feel free to be them fucking selves. Yeah, sinus infection sounds like you need estrogen. God, I wish that was the case. I'd go right now to a doctor and just get my fucking estrogen for my sinus infection. Holy fuck.
An ingrained agenda.
So how's your child's behavior changed between before he was being hit with this sort of stuff by the gender clinic and by his mom, and after he started hearing this sort of stuff?
He's very impressionable, and you know, a lot of.
I'm so sick of conservatives describing their children as impressionable when 99.99999% of the fucking time these people don't even know a goddamn thing about their own child. Oh, they have impressionable, by the way, is code for they think for themselves. Impressionable is code for they don't believe everything I tell them about everything, so they must be being brainwashed by other people. Again, literally, this whole thing is fucking projection. These people know that they are brainwashing their children, and subconsciously they know it. They know it. So they have to be like, oh, well, you're the ones brainwashing them to be trans. No, you're the one brainwashing them to not be trans. You're the one brainwashing them to be a closeted conservative Christian traditionalist fucking miserable fuck for the rest of their lives. And because you're losing control, you have to like project and grasp at straws to desperately fucking maintain control of your fucking child. Because God forbid they fucking form their own identity. God fucking forbid they go and be something other than what you fucking envisioned for them. Holy fuck.
This is children, again, especially autistic children. They're looking for attention. They're looking for validation.
They're looking for attention. This man does not love his child. Full stop. This man does not love his child. If he loved his child, he would be way more charitable to her. He would actually, like, take her feelings into account for anything. Oh, she's just impressionable and she wants attention. Maybe you're just an impressionable idiot who'll believe whatever garbage is fed to him. And maybe you are an attention-seeking loser who just projects all his own worst insecurities onto his child because you don't have a goddamn brain in your head and you're too stupid to focus on your own self-improvement or to question yourself in the slightest. So you have to scrutinize uncharitably every little aspect of your child's identity. Because it's more about you. This is the thing. This isn't about his child. This is about him. This is about his ego. He can't go to his buddies at the bar. He can't go to work and be like, hey guys, how's it going? Yo, hey, want to watch the game later and have a beer? because he's terrified more than anything of one of his friends being like, hey, isn't your son a sissy, tranny faggot or whatever? Guess you failed at being a father. Couldn't even raise a good, strong man. Do we have this attitude, by the way, towards men if they raise a daughter? Oh, you couldn't give birth to a boy. You had a girl. What a pussy. Yeah, you have girly sperm. Yeah, all your sperm produces girls. What a fucking girl. You're such a sissy. This toxic masculine yeah, it does a lot of time come back to toxic masculinity. It's the same. It's the reason a lot of these like transphobic parents exist. It's also the reason a lot of douche bro fucking younger guys that are so transphobic. It's all ego. It's all like this toxic masculine fucking like aversion to like anything different or anything that might paint them as gay or a sissy or as not the strongest, manliest man. It's really fucking pathetic.
And unfortunately, I was, there was some parental alienation involved for a few years, for almost 3 years. And so
Good.
During that
You
time,
should be
his mother
alienated.
was taking him to this gender clinic. And what ended up happening
Good.
is the gender therapist that's mentioned in the great article written on the Daily Wire, if I can mention his name is Troy Weber Brown. He essentially started to reparent my son. And that's part of his curriculum. He's, kind of invented this method and talked about it pretty extensively. And they just come in and they start to convince your child that they're born in the wrong body and change their name.
What? Can you explain to me why someone would do this? Like, what? Why? Why do you think that people are going around convincing people that they're trans? What's the benefit? I don't get it. I'm not stupid enough to put myself in that mindset where I can imagine what kind of bullshit you think is happening. Oh, okay.
And it's first.
I'm almost done with this. I'm. Okay. Let's try to get through a little more. Let's try.
Starts with social affirmation, and then eventually, when they think the time is right, they switch over to proposing puberty blockers and physical changes. And my son got within weeks of that. They were talking about it in the session notes where
puberty blockers do not have any permanent fucking effect. They are completely reversible. The only long-term effects are very minor and rare. Holy fuck, I'm so sick of this fucking dishonest bullshit. But this is the problem. These people are lied to. They're misled. I'm not like, see, this guy's been lied to as well. Like this guy, I don't think he has malicious intentions. He's still a bigot. That still has to be remembered. Like, he very clearly is acting as someone would who hates trans people for some reason, all right? Because the fact is, like, he's so terrified of his daughter being one that he's willing to shit on her and everything about her and be so disrespectful to her fucking autonomy and her ability to think for herself and be her own human fucking being. It is so incredibly fucking gross.
he entered Tanner stage 2, which is basically like a beginning stages of puberty, and they start to convince the parents that goes along with it, in this case his mother, that the clock is ticking, and I call it the beat puberty game.
Again, you have no idea what it is like for a trans child to go through the wrong puberty. I despised going through puberty. I wanted to fucking kill myself on multiple fucking levels. I had what I realize now was probably some pretty bad fucking dysphoria when it came to changes that were happening to my body that I was not okay with. If I could have had the fucking proper treatment, had that delayed, oh my God, what that would have done for me. Like, yes, the clock is ticking, and yes, it makes it extremely easier for a trans child to be put on puberty blockers and go on the correct, like, do you think doctors just don't know what they're doing? Like, really? Like, you think the entire medical fucking establishment doesn't know what the fuck it's doing? Like, this is just so dumb on so many fucking levels. It's just so, like, I don't know what angle to attack this from. It's just so wrong. I just got here to join in the rage. Who's this idiot? I got enough to know they're a transphobe with a trans kid. That's pretty much it. It's some asshole piece of human garbage who went on Ben Shapiro's show to bitch about how his daughter is trans and his wife has been allowing her to get the treatment and it's bullshit and he should have a say and he should be allowed to stop it. And, you know, he's mad because he has joint custody, so he didn't consent to it. And, yeah, I think it's pretty base that he's not been able to affect this, that he's not been able to inflict his bigotry on this child. And I hope he loses all rights to his child, because it's not his child. She is a human being, and as far as I'm concerned, by refusing to respect her fucking identity, you've lost all rights. All rights to call yourself this fucking child's father. They think the science agrees with them and that academia is biased towards the woke agenda. I know. This is why. Fuck anti-SJWs with a fucking 20-inch spiked fucking dildo. That... holy fuck. Like, this is the fucking thing. When people try to defend, oh, what? No, they're just mad about woke skulls. They're just mad about feminists that want to destroy video games. No. They're pushing this message. The woke agenda. The woke agenda. You think it's not having real world consequences? Where dipshit parents watch some shit like The Quartering or Sargon of Akkad or Ben fucking Shapiro and then come out of it being like, yeah, the woke agenda is trying to fucking turn my child into a tranny. This fucking bullshit. My kid's not a girl. He was born a boy. He's always a boy. Fuck these liberals trying to fucking indoctrinate my children. This is the effect of it. This is why that kind of bullshit is indefensible. If you are on the right-wing side of this culture war, you are the scum that is adding to this problem. This is your fault. You are tearing apart families. You are hurting children. You are causing suicide in transgender teens. And you are worthless to fucking society if you continue to push that fucking narrative. Get out. Leave. The thing is, anti-SJWs at this point have either come to their senses like TJ and Shoe on Head. Shoe on Head has not completely come to her senses, alright? Look, Vosh, I get it. He likes Shoe on Head, and a lot of people try to be really charitable to her. Shoe on Head is an idiot. Shoe on Head is a fucking idiot that doesn't know what she believes. She's wishy-washy. And she does simp for that kind of fucking right-wing, fucking bigoted, hateful propaganda from time to time. I'm sorry, Shuan Head does not know what's what. Yeah, she's a smooth brain. Look, she's not quite there, but she's almost as dumb as Joe Rogan, okay? Yeah. Almost. She believes whatever a strong man believes. Whatever a strong man believes. I don't know if I would go that far, but like, yeah, like if someone like dominates her in a conversation, she'll almost usually like defer to whatever the fuck they say. Then if her audience gets mad at her for that same thing, she'll fucking flip back and like she's wishy-washy. She doesn't have a strong opinion. So Armored Skeptic, I don't know anything about what Armored Skeptic is doing these days. I have not paid attention to Armored Skeptic in like 5 years. So, yeah. It's because she's hot. That's why they like her. Yeah, I don't know. Look, and I'm not saying she's the worst thing ever. I got my issues with her, okay? She adds to a lot of problematic rhetoric. I'm even willing to like concede her heart's probably in the right place, but honestly, she is just too uneducated on a lot of the shit, and she should either keep her fucking mouth shut on certain things or I don't know, just fucking form a solid opinion and stop fucking going back and forth. Like, oh, Vosh said I was wrong about this. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Oh, no, people in my audience are mad at me for agreeing with Vosh. Oh, no, yeah, no, okay, I agree with you guys, actually. Oh, no, someone on the left called me out. No, I'm not. Oh, the right's calling me out. Oh, shit, like, pick a goddamn lane, bitch. I don't know. Anyway. I think I'm done with this fucking video. I really am. Fine, tiny little bit more, and then I'm done, because this is making me so angry.
And, they try to get the child medicalized quickly, and then once that's done, there's really no turning back.
Again, I keep coming back to this point. The courts apparently believe that they have no ability to stop mom from doing this, and that now I guess the court is of the belief that it itself is now going to declare the medical status of your child. I mean, this is kind of insane. That one parent is enough to have kids take irreversible hormones, puberty. Like, people keep saying these are reversible. They are not reversible in many cases.
Yes, they are. What, in many cases? You mean in some cases? That's, oh my god. And again, the irreversible nature is not like detrimental. It's just, like you might have like a lower lower body mass or whatever. You might have like a slightly weaker bones or whatever. It's not like debilitating.
The fact that the court is now thinking that it is either best qualified or a gender clinic whose job it is to do this sort of stuff and gets paid for doing this stuff is best qualified. But one of the parents.
Yes, a gender clinic is best Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Look, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because this father is fighting to keep his 11-year-old from receiving transgender therapy. The fact that this is being framed as a fight means that there needs to be people willing to fight back. This man cannot be allowed to destroy his child's fucking life because of his own fucking bigotry. And as much as I hate stories like this, they need to be talked about. They need to be called out. This man needs to be fucking, again, he needs to be called out. He needs to be outcast. He needs to be fucking, he needs to lose his friend groups and he needs to lose his fucking job. His life needs to be made fucking miserable. for being this kind of a fucking bigoted piece of human garbage. Absolutely. This is what we need to do in our society. Social disincentivization of disgusting behaviors. When someone treats their child like this, society should spit on. Yes, lose his job. Yup. Sorry. Sorry if you don't agree with that. Sorry if that hurts your little fucking free speech absolutist sensibilities. Nope. This is a bigot. This is a bigot shitting on his child's fucking identity on national fucking television, on the internet. Spreading private information about his child's medical history. Shitting on their identity. Putting out something that, by the way, his child is going to have to live with for the rest of her fucking life. She will never be able to escape this for the rest. Fuck you. This man should lose more than his job. Fuck off. Disagree with me all y'all want. I don't care. I don't care. No. Bigotry is not accepted in society. It should not be accepted in society. This shouldn't be gotten away with. I'm being vitriolic and dumb. I'm angry! You want to disagree with me and say my fucking solutions are wrong? Fine. But you can't tell me I'm wrong for having that opinion. Fine, agree to disagree. All right, look, I'm salty, okay? This video made me extremely fucking salty. Why did the Karen lose her job when she, you know, tried to call the police to get a black man arrested, or killed even? There's a black man attacking me. Like, yeah, that kind of disgusting behavior. Yeah, she lost her job. She did something disgusting and evil and hateful and malicious. Look, maybe it shouldn't go to the point of someone's job. I don't know. But it makes me goddamn mad that there are no social consequences for this type of shit. By the way, losing your job is a social consequence, all right? Yeah, your employer has every right to fucking fire you if they hear you saying some dumb fucking shit like this. Yeah. Making him homeless should not be a solution. Well, I'm a socialist. I don't believe losing your job should make you fucking homeless. But whatever company is currently employing him, I know if I was that company, I wouldn't want to fucking hire this dipshit. I wouldn't want him anywhere near my fucking company. I tell him to pack his shit and get the fuck out. I think you're right, Jamie, but there's going to be people who disagree. I mean, if he loses his job, okay, but then how will he be forced to pay for his child? Look, maybe I'm getting a little bit hyperbolic, all right? I'm willing to accept that. I'm angry, okay? I'm angry. I don't like this shit. Yeah, I feel vitriol towards this. I'm vitriolic, yes. Yes. Because this is vitriolic. This is hateful. This is malicious. This is dangerous. And this causes lives to be lost. It has to be real bad to lose the job. This isn't real bad. What he's doing right now could cause the suicide of his child. Let me repeat that. What he's doing right now could cause the suicide of his child. That's not real bad. That's not beyond the pale. This type of behavior literally is proven to cause suicide. I think it is that bad. It's up for a corporation and not a matter of should. Fine. I'm not saying companies should be forced to. I'm not saying it should be like the standard. But if I was this guy's employer, I would be sickened that I ever hired him in the fucking first place. I'd fire him and then take all the money I was gonna pay him and donate it to his mother, to the child's mother, so that child can get the care that she needs. This man deserves to be fucking a destitute bum on the street. All right, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about his well-being. Fine, I don't want him to lose his job because he should pay child support. Fine, but in a vacuum, this man deserves nothing. All right, that's it. In a vacuum, I'm saying. All right, anyone who's picking apart my argument at this point now, you're shadowboxing. All right, I already conceded. Given the factors that are at play, fine. No, he shouldn't lose his job, but in a vacuum, he absolutely should. In a vacuum, he should face all the consequences for doing this shit. Yeah, I have a right to be vindictive, all right? Fuck off. You haven't been on the receiving end of this kind of bigotry, all right? Maybe you have. I don't know. But it's real easy to fucking, like... Let me get this fucker off my screen. I'm done with it. Look, I'll be fucking honest. This probably makes me more emotional and angry than is rational. I'm willing to cop to that. But again, it's scum. It's scummy behavior. This shit causes suicide. That's not a joke. That's not just some vague talking point. It's a real fact. Little ass fucking kids just trying to be themselves, having their parents hate on them. It makes you want to die. And if this man succeeds in his fight to invalidate his daughter, prevent her from being herself, she'll probably kill herself. What he's doing right now is maybe not attempted murder, but like, in my mind, tantamount to manslaughter. It has the same outcome. I'm just so sick of transphobic parents. It's disgusting. It's gross. We need to not allow these people to continue with their bigotry and get away with it. We need to provide children a way out of these situations. I want a society where any child, for any reason, because you could say, oh, well, there's not a valid reason. You don't know. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. This is another reason I'm so against the fucking nuclear family unit. People being able to have their little castles where they can do whatever the fuck they want with their families behind closed doors. And then children not being able to get out until they're fucking adults. Children not being able to speak up for themselves and get the help that they need. In my ideal society, any child for any reason can say, I'm not comfortable living with my parents, and can go to a well-funded, well-staffed facility where They can go live. I want well-funded, well-staffed foster care facilities. And when I say well-staffed, I mean like a 2-to-1 kid to adult ratio. Okay? Like, for every 2 kids there should be at least 1 adult. Yeah. That's hey, automation is getting rid of a lot of our jobs. You know how many jobs could be created in like for shit like social workers and childcare workers, and hey, not everyone's cut out to work with children or shit like that, but you know, build up our society around having people whose job it is to just make life better for people, make it so that no one has to go without, everyone can be provided for. Make sure that children have a safe place, that they don't have to be stuck living with bigots. Breaks my heart, yo. That's why I get so angry. That's why I get vitriolic at these people. I try to be hopeful and positive with most of my shit, but like this type of shit hits real fucking close to home. And it's not easy to watch people do this to their fucking children. My parents do that kind of shit to me, but I don't engage with it. I don't talk to them. But I could only imagine being a fucking little 12-year-old, realizing who I am and being told I'm delusional, I'm impressionable, and I'm just an attention seeker. And I'm just too dumb to know what I fucking want. I'm so sick of that attitude in general towards children. Children are not too dumb to know what they fucking want. Children are human beings just like the rest of us. Obviously, we don't let them consent to some things, but like... And honestly, I'm not saying a child should be the only one to make the decision. I'm getting transgender treatment and I'm going to do it and no matter what, and no one can stop me. No, but that's why we have them work with professionals. That's why. That's why we have them work with like mental health professionals. Sorry you don't interact with your family. My relationship with mine is strained, but it's never been that bad. It's just I don't talk to my parents. They're bad people. They're transphobic, they're bigoted, they're racist, they're pieces of garbage, they're evangelical fundamentalist cultists. And it sucks. Cuz I got a sister who's still being raised by those people. And I have no fucking idea if she's going to end up being LGBTQ plus or anything. I know if she is, she's going to have a miserable time there because at least I had siblings when I still lived with my parents. It fucking breaks my heart to know what must be going on behind closed doors in so many fucking homes. So many fucking queer children that are unable to be themselves. That are forced into a box and shit on when they try to break out of it. When I was 12, I never even knew I had a choice. I felt like a girl, but just assumed I had to be a guy. I didn't learn what trans people were until I was like 17. Yeah, me too. I mean, I had little moments where I was like, I don't want to be a boy. I remember telling my mom when I was like 12 or 13 that I didn't want to be a boy and that or I didn't want to be a man, and I was like, oh, why do I have to grow hair, and why do I have to like this and that? And I was like, I don't like these things about myself. She was like, oh, but this is how you're growing into a man, and you're gonna. And I was like, I don't want to be a man. Ugh, men are gross, icky. Go away. But having that immediately fucking invalidated and like, nope, this is what you're supposed to be. Don't even entertain that. It's fucked up. It's good they didn't have a lot of kids then. My parents had 4 kids. I have 3 sisters. Only 2 of them am I on any kind of decent terms with. The youngest one thinks I'm gross. And I recognize it's because she's been taught that. It's just depressing, yo. When I was 4 in '04, PBS had a program about trans people, so I knew this was possible from a young age, but I thought it couldn't be me. Yeah. See, I remember hearing one when I was younger. I saw something on TV once where it was like there was a trans man who was pregnant, and I remember like being like, oh, a man gave birth to a baby, or a man is giving birth to, that's kind of crazy. And my parents were like, that is not a man. Men cannot give birth. That doesn't happen. That's scientifically inaccurate. This is a woman, and she made herself look like a man. I was just like, oh. Like, yeah, they were like, yeah, these people are delusional. They're sick. They're mentally, it's wrong. And I was like, oh, well. I guess changing genders is out. I guess that's not allowed. I've cooled down, guys. All right. I know I can get a little vitriolic sometimes. Okay. I didn't mean to attack anyone in the chat. It kind of made me mad. Or I'm like, no, he should lose his job, and you guys are like, no, he shouldn't. And I was like, look, maybe not. It's how I feel, okay? And because, again, I view this as serious. That video, again, could very well cause that child to commit suicide if she ever sees it. It's really fucked up. It's not okay. Also, guys, if any of y'all in the chat, like, took personally me being like fuck you or whatever, please don't do that. All right, don't get like I've gotten into like little arguments with people in the chat before, and then they DM me like freaking out. Like, guys, in the heat of the moment I get mad, but it's nothing personal. All right, I love each and every one of you. Don't take it personally. Think you make Quixotic mad, Jamie? I don't care. Okay. That's good. No, I get a little heated. All right. Like I said, this is a very personal topic for me, and you know, this is also the kind of shit like I can't like. I can't go say this shit to my parents. I can't be like, oh, fuck you. You're causing so much damage. You have no idea how horrible you are. Like, you know, it would go nowhere. So that's kind of why I like covering that kind of shit, because I feel like I can kind of take out some of that pent-up aggression. You know, that frustration that I have, where I'd love to just go tell my parents off and be like, well, at least I can tell off Ben Shapiro. Fucking Ben. Fuck Ben. Fuck all people named Ben, okay? There's no good person in the world named Ben. There just isn't. They're all bad people. That's clearly not true. I do too, lol. I fucking hate these people. Yeah. It fucking sucks, yo. Anyway, I've been streaming for quite a while, yo. Damn. Your parents are dumbasses then? Well, duh. Duh. I know what you mean. I don't talk to my parents either for similar reasons. Yeah. Sometimes, like, because I'll be honest, it can be hard, like, having piece of shit parents that, like, invalidate everything about you and are just, like, very, like, horrible in a lot of ways. But it's like you still have this urge to, like, it's like you still feel like you need your parents or you want them, but it's like, but no, they're horrible and I can't let them near me. But it's like, you get a lot of weird conflicting feelings, right? That's how that's what I experience anyway. And like, am I in their will? My parents are in so much debt. My parents don't own a goddamn thing. Even if they had a will, I wouldn't want to be in it because all I'd inherit is debt. My parents are also extremely lazy and stupid, and probably will never actually get around to making a will, even if they had anything worth bequeathing to anyone. Yeah, my parents are lowlives, okay? And I'm not ashamed of, like, admitting that or, like, calling that out. On every level, my parents are fucking losers. My parents didn't get us vaccinated when we were younger, like, not because they believed in anti-vax shit, but just because they were lazy. I can't wait for humanity to be extinct. No, okay. Look, we gotta shift gears here because there are a lot of shitty people, alright? But I'm not the only one calling them out. Society is in large part not putting up with this type of shit. We're getting there. I think we need to do more. I think we need to push harder. We need to push back against bigotry a lot. You know, disincentivize this shit in our society. Because I do believe at the end of the day we will win the culture war. I mean, we always do. Progressives always do, all right? This is why they attack us so hard. This is why they push the anti-woke agenda, because they know that we're winning and they hate it. Why do you think so many more people are coming out as trans? They're not going to be able to stem this tide. There is a wave of transgender acceptance right now that is hitting our culture that the right is going to be able to do nothing about. That's why they're fucking banging and pounding on the ground and screaming and ripping their hair out and just trying to do whatever the fuck they can, throwing a tantrum, trying to stop fucking stop this shit from being talked about and promoted, because they know they're losing. And we got to remember that. We got to keep fighting back against it, though. We can't just sit back and be complacent and be like, oh, well, they're losing, so we don't have to fight it. No, we have to fight it because they can still do damage even as they're losing. They'll try to take, you know, they'll try to do as much damage as they can before they're fucking made completely irrelevant. But they will be made irrelevant. And we can't lose sight of that. in the northern states, we already won on every social issue. I would say in most of the northern states, we've won on most social issues. Okay, I will not say all to either of those, but it's on economic issues. Corruption stops democracy. Yeah. That is partially true. It also is like there is work to be done, okay, everywhere. Trust me, bigots are getting emboldened too in their little circles. It's just, again, their ideas are inferior. They just are. And they don't have the staying power to beat like true acceptance and progressivism. But that doesn't mean they're not going to do some damage before they go. So they need to be called out. They need to be socially disincentivized. And they need to not be allowed to propagate. That's it. I always tell TERFs you're not actually accomplishing anything long term. You're just making people's lives miserable. Yeah. Well, that's the same as a lot of right-wingers, and when they're pushing their social policies, like, yeah, they're not accomplishing anything in the long term. They're just making people's lives worse. They're ruining people's days and weeks and lives, and it sucks. It's just go away. You're losing. We all know you're losing. Just go away already. But they don't want to go away. So we got to make them go away. All right? We got to socially disincentivize this shit. Hells yeah. Whew. Anyway, I'm probably going to wrap this up in a few minutes. If anyone feels if anyone wants to donate, if anyone's been enjoying this and wants to help contribute to the my many look, just if anyone wants to donate, feel free to use Streamlabs. All right, like I said, moving back has been expensive, and I'm kind of really broke these days, and anything helps. So, hells yeah. But I also appreciate those of y'all that are just watching, chilling, hanging out. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, is this? Oh no. Wait, what's in this? Okay. I'm gonna grind up some shit, yo. Yeah, when I end this, I'm gonna go have a smoke. I'm gonna go have a fucking some tokage. So-called progressive state, but 3 black men died by the cops, and POCs get harassed by the higher class citizen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's police violence in a lot of northern states still. There's a lot of shit that goes on. Like, it's not... The northern states are not a utopia, okay? They're a lot better than the southern states in a lot of ways, but that's why I said not all... Like, again, are most social issues won on in most northern states? Yeah, but not all of it is. Show us your bud. All right. I got King Kush. All right. We got some sexy buds in here. Look at that shit. Yeah. Look at that. Wait. Whatever. Yeah, I can't like zoom in on it or anything, but hells yeah. Smoke it up, yo. We gonna get high as fuck. It's so good to be back in Canada. I can actually like openly smoke on stream and don't have to hide it from you guys. I mean, I'm sure most of you knew I was smoking anyway, but like I don't have to try to be subtle like at all. Any perp to it? Nah. I want some, dude. I miss this one strain called Purple Candy. I need to get me some of that. Oh, that shit's good. That shit's good. Where's the White Widow and Northern Lights? I'll be honest, I'm actually not a huge fan of either of those strains. I've had them both. They're good. They're just, I've had better indica strains. And better hybrid strains. Again, like, I think my favorite strains that I've ever had, yes, I'm in Canada. I think my favorite strains would be Purple Candy, Girl Scout Cookies, and, probably for sativa, like Sour Diesel, dude. That shit's fucking dope and tasty. Tasty as fuck. I ain't got enough of it, yo. I've got a little bit left. Got a little... few buds. Yeah. I really like Northern Lights. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but like I have, because Northern Lights is an indica strain, right? Yeah, I've had other indica strains that I like better. Like anything purple. But for you know, it's not a bad strain. You ever try Panama Red or... No, I haven't tried any of those. I'll just go to Illinois to get some. Hell yeah. Go get some fucking weed, yo. Go smoke. Go smoke you some fucking weed, yo. The weeds, the George Foreman grill. Dude, you know what would be dope? I want like a grinder that's like a mini George Foreman grill. That's like you put the weed. It's like it's just like this big, you know, whatever. It's just shaped like a George Foreman grill. You like open it and you see like the, you know, instead of like pulling it open like this, you would like open it like this, you know, and you put the weed in and then you close it and then you like, well, I guess you would have to like take the top off or whatever to be able to grind it properly. Well, whatever. Yeah, dude, I want that. That would be such a dope thing to exist. Dude, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, that actually does exist." A George Foreman grill, fucking weed grinder. Ever used a multi-chambered steamroller? Go straight to the lungs? No, I have not. I don't even know what that is, yo. Can't even imagine what that would look like. A multi-chambered steamroller? The fuck, yo. Send me whatever the fuck that is, like in the Discord, so I can look at it and be like, oh, okay. She won't smoke. She won't smoke. She won't smoke. Yeah. I wish I could smoke in here on stream, but nah, I've got to go outside. You should try some Bin Laden, Jamie. Damn. You like Bin Laden? Damn. Google it, worth every cent. God damn it. You know I'm lazy. Fine. What is this? Multi-chamber. I feel like I'm not gonna find... I feel like I'm gonna find something else, right? No? Okay, wait. What is... a steamroller pipe? Is that what you're talking about? Steamroller glass pipes? These look like normal pipes. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's like, what? Whoa. Go away, fucking ads. Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing or not. Wait, you know what? Here, how do I... No, come back. Talking about like this shit? Steamrollers are pipes that are a type of hand pipe designed for the more experienced smoker. Steamrollers are similar to... Another thing I don't know what the fuck it is. Chillums? Chillums? I don't know. To the extent that they provide a straight shot from the bowl to the mouthpiece. They are typically much larger than chillums, have a top bowl, and produce a much larger hit for a livelier crowd. Okay. Yes. Okay. Huh. One hitters. Oh, the wait. Okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. That seemed kind of interesting. Huh. I don't know, yeah. I don't even know where I would start with this shit. They all look so weird. Like... Yeah, that's the thing. I'm always looking for new ways to smoke and, like, better ways to smoke. But then, like, it's, like, intimidating when it's, like, a new product that I haven't seen before. It's like, okay, like, buy one of these. It's like, which one? Why? What do I do? I don't know, yeah. Chillum? I don't know. No fighting. Yeah, the fighting boys. Those fighting boys. No fighting. Don't fight like the fighting boys. Gross and painful. Wait, what is? I just smoke carts now. Less smell and too lazy for all the grinders and pieces and whatnot. Nah, dude. Smoking that grass... It's the best way. I don't like other shit. Gandalf pipe for the win. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd have to go to a shop that sells these and get someone to like help me figure out like what I need or what I should buy, cuz I'm like I don't know, yo. Seems dope. I don't know. Sounds dope. Fuck is this thing? Steamroller, yo. Are these the same thing? I don't know. Some of these look kind of dope. I don't know. The halfling's leaf has addled your mind. Dude. Yeah, why not? I'll let the weed addle my mind. So wait, you don't like concentrates at all? No, I don't have a problem with concentrates. I've never had a proper dab rig. I used to have a dab straw. Like those, like the... I had like these silicone dab straws. That like could also double as like a little bong thingy, which were actually pretty dope to use that way as well. I don't know if those hit as well as a proper dab rig, but they never did much for me, I'll be honest. I was actually kind of really disappointed because I was excited to try dabs. I had like some shatter or whatever, and I was excited to try it with the dab straw, and I tried it, and it was like, I know what you're talking about. I have one. Yeah, I tried it, and it didn't do much for me. I don't know. I don't know. Do a bigger dab. I don't know. Maybe I need like a proper dab rig. Like a proper big like setup. I don't know. Because I don't know how well those dab straw thingies work or whatever the fuck they call them. They call them dab straws on fucking like Amazon or whatever. I don't know if that's the proper name. Everything's got a stupid fucking name these days. Holy fuck. No. Holy fuck, I hate this keyboard. I hate this keyboard. Stop. Holy fuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yo, this shit. Except I had like silicone ones. Yeah, I had to leave them. I had to leave them behind when I moved. I'm sad. I had so many nice pieces. I had a dope silicone bong that I would use quite regularly because I could just open it up and clean it very easily. And I had a nice glass skull bong that was dope. I had two like, what are the yeah, like these thingies, but like I haven't had that one, that fucking thing. Yeah, see, okay, these things, like, you can use this as like a bong too. This is way different than the one I had, but like, actually, wait. It's such a weirdly shaped pipe. The one I had was like more curved upwards so that the fucking bowl wouldn't fall out when you're smoking it. Like, what? That looks so poorly designed. What the fuck? I had a bong like this, but it was Mario, not a gun. But it looked exactly the same as that, except it was Mario. But yeah, dude, okay, this is the one I had. See, these are dope. Especially like when it has the thingy on the bottom, you can turn it into a bong / pipe. Fucking dope. I feel your pain. I used to have a massive bong collection. Yeah. Fucking sucks. Whoa. Wait, can y'all still hear me? Why is everything frozen? Whatever. I'm gonna end this. I've been streaming way too long. Way too fucking long, yo. Okay. Well, hell yeah, that was a fucking show. That was a long show. That was a late show. Whatever. I haven't streamed in like forever. Oi, Jamie, you like hash? I don't really know. I haven't fucked with hash all that much. Look, if it has THC in it, I like it. Okay, there's your answer. Okay. If it has THC in it, I'm there. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, chilling, hanging out. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, join my new oh fuck, this is something I should have mentioned at the start of the stream. I have a new Patreon. My last Patreon was a joint Patreon with me and Chess. Now that we're no longer together, I've got my own Patreon. The link is in the description. It is patreon.com/hopium. Actually, it might not be in this description because I was a fucking idiot and didn't update it. But yeah, anyone who's a patron, make sure to cancel the other Patreon and join my new one. If you don't feel like doing that this month, though, that's fine. I will still give everyone who is a patron on the old one, access to the private shows I do this month, which I'm going to do one next week. There's going to be a private show next week. So make sure to tune into that. And there we go. The Patreon is now updated in the chat. It's patreon.com/hopium. Go check it out. I'm going to be doing some patron shows. Like I said, next week I'm going to do one, and then I'll do a second one the week after. That way I can make up for last month. But yeah, aside from all of that, have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all. Bye.